Saw how it's coming off.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Oh, there we go. Now we're starting. Do we have to preview? Oh, no, we're live. Now we're live. All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Harrison, Arkansas. As the Pulaski Academy Bruins made that 3-hour trip up here to Boone County to take on the Harrison Goblins, let's stand by for the national anthem. And once again, welcome to Harrison High School. We are here at F.S. Garrison Stadium, the famous home of Brandon Burlsworth himself. And the Golden Goblins band is on the field tonight to start us off. And we are excited to be here. Of course, this is round 2 of this year's playoffs. The Bruins, let's see, this year we've already passed, we had, help me out here, I'm having a moment.
Played Magnolia last week.
Thank you. I was looking for my notes here. Where's that bracket I had? There we go. Let's just look at that real quick. So last week, of course, Pulaski Academy won over Magnolia 63-34, and Harrison defeated Batesville 49-14. Of course, Harrison is ranked number 1 in the West. They have an undefeated season so far this year. So they were undefeated last year coming to Pulaski Academy. And so that's, one thing to consider. A lot of folks are saying, well, don't count out PA just yet.
Yeah.
But they are a formidable foe. I know for a fact that Coach Kelly has had their eye on his eye on this team since preseason.
Yeah.
We were talking about it before the season even began. And so this is a game this is definitely the game of the week, I think.
Yeah. Well, I noticed I talked to a gentleman before the game started tonight, and he said I told him about last year's game and everything. He said, yeah, and he thinks Harrison's even better this year. So it's going to be a dogfight tonight.
It certainly will. I don't think that this is going to be a sportsmanship rule type game.
I don't think so either.
I think that both teams are probably going to keep their starters in the entire time.
Yep.
But time will tell. Looking around the rest of the 5A brackets, last week, Morrilton, who was ranked number 4 in the West, defeated number 1 in the East, Valley View. Now, that was a big upset. They defeated them by 10 points, 37-27. Also last week, Arkansas High School in Texarkana, they were ranked number 2 in the South. They defeated number 3 in the Central Division, Maumelle. That ended Maumelle's season. So down south in Texarkana tonight on the opposite end of the state, the Morrilton Devil Dogs are down there to play the Texarkana Arkansas Razorbacks.
It'll be a good ball game.
Yes, it most certainly will. We're going to keep our eye on that one all night long.
Absolutely.
Because the winner of this game tonight is going to play the winner of that game next week. So that's definitely the one to keep an eye on. The other 2 games that are going on in 5A tonight are Whitehall at, help me out, Brooks.
Is it Little Rock Christian?
Is it Alma?
Alma.
Alma.
Yeah, Alma.
Okay.
Right.
I want to make sure I'm getting that one right.
Yeah.
Um,
And then Little Rock Christian plays Wynn tonight.
That's right,
Okay,
at Little Rock Christian.
Yeah,
That's right.
okay.
So Wynn is traveling to. Somebody's got a short there somewhere. Is it you? All right. Anyway, we're going to work on that. But yes, Little Rock Christian is hosting Wynn tonight. Last week, Little Rock Christian defeated Camden Fairview. Little Rock Christian, another team that has gone undefeated this year. They're number 1 in the Central Division. They played Camden Fairview, who is ranked number 4 in the South. Little Rock Christian won that game 36-14, and there at the very bottom of the bracket was number 2 in the West. That was Bologna, falling to number 3 in the East, Wynn by 1 point.
Yeah.
That was a 45-46 victory for Wynn, and that has to be just painful for Bologna to end their season on 1 point.
Yeah, I think the ball game went into overtime, and Wynn went for 2 and got it and won the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Coach Kelly would approve.
Yeah.
Right. No kidding. No kidding. Well, I know that we are going to have some fantastic football tonight, but I'm looking across the field at the Bruins. Popeye, I hope you can hear me over there. Let's see a nice tight shot of the Bruin fan base over there. Yeah, he can hear me good. And you can see that the Bruin faithful are here. I would imagine there's still a few hanging out in the car. It's about 11 minutes before kickoff. So I imagine we will see a big stream of Bruin fans coming here. But they're all kind of huddled together over there trying to stay warm, and I can't blame them. It's, let's see, what is it, 44 degrees? I would have thought it's more like 4 degrees.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's cold.
It's up in these mountains.
Well, it's such a lot of moisture in there. You know, all day today it was foggy up here, and
Right.
So that moisture is there, and it just makes it feel colder.
Well, now, not to confuse folks at home, though, that is not fog
Right,
moving
that's
across the field. That's actually smoke from the fireworks.
Right.
They know how to put on a show here.
Yeah, that was funny because thinking back to last year, we actually had a couple of when we were hosting Harrison, a couple of their fans were complaining as people do. I mean, I'm not throwing stones or anything, but or throwing shade, but a couple of their fans were complaining after the game because they said that their players were distracted by the fireworks. And I was thinking, man, we had fireworks? I missed it,
The siren.
But that may be what it was, sure, the siren. But they do, at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium, we play a siren whenever there's a touchdown.
Right.
But that's not in the middle of play or anything.
No.
But they did have fireworks pregame, not during the game here.
Nope.
So it was very nice. They had it down here at the north end zone, just beyond the other side of the scoreboard. There, it was during the national anthem. It was very tasteful. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was, like I said, they're certainly putting on a show tonight, and I expect more fireworks to happen in about 8 minutes and 45 seconds.
No kidding. What are your thoughts on tonight's game?
I want to talk about 2 players.
Okay.
One on each side of the field here. One of these players is going to end a very impressive high school football career tonight. Braden Bratcher for the Bruins, of course, one of a number of seniors. He right now has, for his career, 9,264 passing yards, 101 passing touchdowns, averaging 243.8 passing yards per game, and has only thrown 18 interceptions. That's basically a 5-to-1 ratio, touchdown to interception. And then on top of that, he has 1,582 rushing yards for his career with 18 rushing touchdowns. He's, like I said, this could very well be his last game tonight if the Bruins don't pull out the win. On the other side of the ball, or the other side of the field rather, is Gabe Husky, who's we became very familiar with last year. Very impressive running back for the Goblins. He is also a senior this year. He's wrapping up a very impressive career where he tallied up 5,537 rushing yards on 665 carries, 89 rushing touchdowns, and another 12 receiving touchdowns on top of that to, like I said, cap off a very impressive career. And again, if the Bruins pull it out, then he will be wrapping up his high school career. And you hate to see it.
You sure do.
Either of them have to do that, but at the same time, it's they're going to be playing against the top talent in the state. Going out on top, so to speak.
Well, I imagine most of these Harrison Goblin fans and players too, this is a grudge match for them because PA has put them out of the picture in the playoffs for the last 2 years in a row, and
and that's both
Harrison's wanting some revenge, I'm sure.
Now, was the last year? Of course, we know that was at PA.
Right.
The year before was that game.
That was at PA also.
So they get kind of their shot at home.
Yeah,
their home
now. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out for them at home tonight.
Well, if you want to provide your insights on the game, you can text us at 501-570-6464.
Yeah, and just to point out, that is just a text message line only. So we did have one fan who, Graham Pregenzer, is out there watching tonight. Wanted to say hi to him. He said hi to us. But just to point out, that is a text message only line. However, let's quickly go down on the field. Our special guest sideline reporter tonight is Grant Swindle. Grant, what have you got for us down there?
It looks like Jalen's ankle still might be hurting him, but he will definitely be playing in this game.
All right, good to know, Grant. Thank you so much for that. So Jalen Witcher, of course, last week came off the field at about the third quarter.
Yep.
He kind of got his ankle twisted up, but they put a brace on it. He was putting some weight on it during the game. And so it looks like he's still maybe favoring it just a little bit, but he will be playing hopefully.
Mm-hmm. I believe I saw him out there catching passes in the pregame. Of course, one other thing I noticed in the pregame was there was a number of drops. With this weather, with as cold as it is, and with the precipitation in the air, I mean, there's Bruins and Goblins alike are going to have to concentrate and make sure they bring that ball in when it comes to them because it's not easy to hold on to it.
No, certainly not. Well, looks like the Goblins are getting ready to take the field.
I don't know. We lost the Bruins?
Yeah, I have not.
I mean, the cheerleaders are over there waiting for them.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I've even seen them take the field yet. They did warm up. Warmed up and went back in the locker room. All right.
Well, let's see there.
Thanks to Christina, our producer here, who
in-house correspondent,
house correspondent, and spouse, for paying far closer attention than I do.
Well, we were treated to see this Western Sizzling sign over here. We were treated to a little.
I'm telling
delicious.
You, this is one fantastic facility. Just overall, you want to talk about dinner? Yeah, it was great. Provided by Western Sizzling, and they had some great fried chicken, some mashed potatoes, some corn, all the gravy and the fixings and everything. But this is a fantastic facility. It's as you can probably tell from the color of the turf out there, it is an artificial turf field. It's just beautiful. But this press box is an incredible facility. It is detached from the stadium, so you don't come up the home team stands to get into it. You actually enter just like you would at War Memorial from outside the stands. And once you get up here, it is a double-decker. So you've got on the bottom floor that's where we are located on the south end, and then in the middle there's like a hospitality room for, let's say, those who have been Goblin fans for a very long time.
There you go.
That's probably a great way, yeah. And I noticed that several of them. There was one gentleman I came up the elevator with earlier who was wearing his letter jacket, and he was very proud to tell me he's 95 years old.
Wow.
Wow. So coming out here to cheer on the Goblins. And so that's what they're here for. On the other end is the home radio crew, and upstairs is where you'll find the home coaches, the public address announcer, and the Harrison broadcast team, which, get this, is comprised completely of students. We're talking from the director, the producer, all of the cameramen and camera persons, videographers, if you will. They have all of their on-air talent even. They're all students. And they actually have a class that they go to during the school day. It's part of their curriculum that they attend and learn how to do all of their various jobs. then they come out here and execute it. And the young man who's the director told me, yeah, we've gotten pretty good at it. And their teacher who teaches the class most of the time can't even make it to the games. And so they're out here on their own doing the entire production.
That's amazing.
It's impressive. It really is, because I know what goes into this on our end. And to have someone actually be able to teach them and carry it on their own, that's huge.
Well,
I love it.
I've watched some of their, the footage online, and I mean, that's, it's very impressive, all that considered. Oh, and then, of course, I'm looking at this video board over here. Very, very nice video board over there. On the, let's see here, I got a, Brooks, which way is south?
We're on the south end. That's north.
Okay, so that's, okay. I figured Brooks would be the one to go to for that. Did not expect Josh to jump in with an answer there.
John Gorman asked, did we get free food to say that? Yes, we did, but they didn't give us the free food and say we had to say it.
It inspired us.
Yeah, no, we were inspired to say it. I'm assuming that John's over in the stands. I'm sure he would be out here tonight. Is that right? He'll tell me here in a second. He's sending me a text right now. But in the meantime, if there are any Bruin fans out there in the stands listening tonight, well, we're glad that you could join us, that you could be here, and that you could bring hopefully enough coats and thermals and hot hands and maybe some space heaters, blankets, and you're able to pull it off. Let's see. The Bruins are running out here. Let's see what the sign says. It's round 2 and hashtag, does it say shout out overtime? No.
That's what I thought it said.
Hashtag shout out overtime, maybe? Overtime was at the restaurant. Which overtime? The one that's Steve from, okay. Okay, well, that would make sense. Yeah, Steve has been the cameraman and crew. He's representing everybody that's here. He's been following the Bruins since long before the beginning of the season.
Yep.
And he said that they were going to be here as long as they're still playing. Let's see.
Looks like the Bruins won the toss and they're going to receive.
All right, as they would expect. Yeah.
Well, let's say they are receiving. I really didn't see the coin toss, but maybe Harrison deferred. I don't know.
Oh. Now, this Harrison defense, speaking of Bruins on offense and Harrison on defense, the Harrison defense, if I remember correctly, he's only given up roughly 10 points a game.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know who all they played or how well they've done, but some tells me they have not seen an offense quite like the Bruins have.
No, I don't think so. Of course,
here
now
come the Bruins. Go ahead.
When they played Marlton, now Marlton scored quite a few points on them, but Harrison ended up winning. I think they won by 10, something like that. But the teams that they're playing are Clarksville and Maryville and Bologna.
So, well, at the same time, I imagine the Bruins have not seen a defense like Harrison.
So it's going to be a toss-up as far as who's going to win out there.
Yeah.
Well, before we kick this thing off, let's real quickly make sure that we say thanks to our pregame show sponsor. That's the Applied Research Center of Arkansas, just down the street from Pulaski Academy, right there on Rodney Parham Road. When you visit the Applied Research Center of Arkansas, you will receive the highest quality diagnosis and treatment. Their skilled staff and doctors specialize in treating acute illnesses that set in rapidly or are severe in nature. You can get accurate and prompt lab work done on site to ensure that you get the most appropriate treatment. You and your family can get professional medical attention at highly affordable rates without having to wait for an appointment. Their advanced nurse practitioners can care for a variety of illnesses as well as provide school and work physicals, TB skin testing, and flu vaccines. Be sure to visit their website for a full list of clinical trials that they even have ongoing. Visit the Applied Research Center of Arkansas online at arcarkansas.com.
Out to kick is number 32, Max Payne for the Goblins. He has, I believe 12 touchbacks on the season. I'd be surprised if we see any tonight.
There's the kick. It's up in the air, going end over end backwards.
There it goes.
Takes a nice bounce into the end zone. They had Joe Hyman back there to receive, except who's on the far side there? I couldn't really tell. Joe is on the near side.
I believe was that Jalen Witcher? He looks like he's already out there ready to go.
Might have been.
Either way, I stand corrected. That was a touchback.
Well, so they'll place that on the 20-yard line, and let's get this thing started.
I've got 2 footballs, multi-ball.
Right. Bratcher in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers on the right side, 1 to the left. Man in tailback position. There's the pass. It's complete to Kelly.
He picks up about 5 yards before he's brought down right near the sidelines. I believe that was number 30 for the Goblins.
They're going to give him 20 yards. That would have been, yeah, if it was 30, I don't have him on the roster.
That might be.
There's the snap, real quick. This time it goes to Jalen Witch. No, I'm sorry, that's Joe Hyman, and he makes it all the way up to the 41-yard line. That's a Pulaski Academy first down.
And Joe goes off to the sideline. He's replaced by Braden Cash. Bratcher's going to be alone in the shotgun. He's looking to his right. He's passing deep. He's got a man.
Oh!
That is Cash, and he fumbles, and the ball drops. He looks like he was heading into the end zone.
He
that
could
one.
have been on that one.
Could not come up with it. As I mentioned earlier, the weather tonight is not conducive to holding on to the ball, so the Bruins are really going to have to concentrate.
Grab a drink there, Holt. Getting all choked up already. Bratcher in the shotgun. He has 2 receivers on the left side, 3 on the right. There's the snap. He's going to keep it. He's running straight through the line. He's across the 45, across the 50, and he's going to get hit from behind. And looks like forward progress stopped at the Goblins' 46-yard line. That's enough for another first down for the Bruins.
And that was number 20, Stevens, on the tackle. He has 48 tackles on the year for the Goblins. He's definitely one of their leading tacklers.
Once again, here's Bratcher, has a man in the tailback position. Handoff goes immediately to Joe Hyman. He's across the 45, across the 40, working his way up. Looks like he's going to be forced out of bounds right there at about the 36-yard line. Let's see if that's enough for a first down. He's right there at the marker.
You know, we talked about
yes,
Husky
it is.
at halftime, but the Bruins certainly have their own weapon at the running back position in Joe Hyman.
This time, Bratcher has 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Joe Hyman in the tailback position again. Looking to the sidelines, 13 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Hyman, looking to pass deep. He's got lots of pressure. He's having to scramble out of the pocket. Makes his way forward about 1 yard before being tackled. That's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous play there. He looked like he was about to lose control of the ball. He was still holding it with one hand when he got taken down. There's 10 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first quarter. That tackle was...
That was Logan King, I believe.
Yep.
Or did you have something different?
Number 43.
Yeah.
That looks right to me.
Feel free to use that if you want to as well. This time Bratcher has 2 receivers on the right, 3 to the left. There's the snap. He's running to the left side, looking to pass. There's the pass. It's complete to Joe Hyman at the 30-yard line, and he's brought down immediately by number 15.
That's going to be Keelan.
Cole Keelan.
Cole Keelan.
Yeah. I was lucky. I didn't get a chance to roll through the roster with you before the game, but I went upstairs and cheated and asked their public address announcer.
So it's 3rd down and 3.
Bratcher has 4 receivers set on the right side, 1 on the left. There's the snap. Pass goes across. Cannot see who. Oh, that's
Witcher.
No, I'm sorry. That's
Cooper White.
Cooper White.
That was Cooper White.
He makes his way all the way to the 15-yard line. That's another first down for the Bruins. He was stopped by Colton Shaver. Bruins are on a march. There's 9 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bratcher this time has 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. Handoff immediately goes to Joe Hyman. He just kind of falls over the line of scrimmage to pick up about 2 yards. It'll be 3rd.
Brian Ulrich.
Is that 3rd already?
No, that's going to be second down.
Yeah, 2nd and 8.
So we see Hyman comes off. Miles Marotti comes on to replace him.
You got Cooper White.
9 minutes,
You
7 seconds left.
Mason Cobb, Andrew Cobb. On the far side that's Miles Marotti, isn't it?
Yep.
So 4 receivers left, 1 to the right. There's the snap, looking to the right side. There's the pass. It's complete to Andrew Cobb. And he is brought down at about the 2-yard line.
That's going to be good for a first down.
Another first down for the Bruins.
Certainly, after that one big long play that didn't come through to Cash, the Bruins just kind of poking and prodding. And
he was brought down again by Cole Keelan. There's the snap. And Mason Cobb trying to push it into the end zone himself, looking for a signal. Yes, touchdown Bruins.
Yeah, they certainly were dinking and dunking down the field and paid off after a, we'll say about 3.5 minute drive there by the Bruins. We'll see what Brooks says.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's 3.5. 3.5.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do is sign into Max Preps.
Oh, well, so the Bruins are going for 2 here. There's a snap. Bratcher's looking in the end zone. He's got a man. They're not going to throw a flag there. Looked like Mason Cobb took an early hit, but it was incomplete. So Bruins start off with a 6-point lead here at FS Garrison Stadium in Harrison, Arkansas. Let's see if we can get that.
You know what?
We haven't scored that many yet.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was typing in 6, but it came out 61. So somebody's going to be looking at Max Preps going, what in the world's going on in Harrison?
Nope.
No. There we go.
So now we see how much Harrison's been practicing for the onside kick recoveries.
Right.
They,
as I recall last year, they did a good job against the those onside kicks.
Well, now there was actually they failed to recover 2 of them. The Bruins recovered 2, and that really was kind of the difference in that game.
Yeah.
So that was an 11-play, 80-yard drive, finished off by a 2-yard touchdown run by Mason Cobb up the middle.
Wow.
It was, as I said, took 29 seconds off the clock. Looks like Savannah Goodwin's out there to do the honors.
She's got the ball teed up, straight upright. There's the kick, takes a nice little bounce, and it is going to be fielded by Colton Shaver. He was able to run it forward about, about 4 or 5 yards?
At least. I mean, he was threatening to break through for more than that. Bruins were able to wrap him up. I didn't see who made the tackle there. It's Cooper White. So now the Bruins going to get their first taste of Husky. Under center is going to be Johnson, number 12. Actually, I take that back. He's in the shotgun.
There's the snap. Handoff immediately.
That's to Husky. He picks up about 4 or 5 yards.
It's an appropriate name. He's pretty wide.
Yep. I think that was
Trent Sawyer on the stop.
Sawyer on the stop, yeah. Yeah, I fully expect Fuda Shinkawa to be spying Husky all night long. As fast as he is, you need someone just as fast to keep up with him.
Certainly do.
8 minutes left exactly on the first quarter. 2nd down and 6 to go for the Goblins. They are not in any hurry to get out there and run a play. We got 8 seconds left on the play clock.
Here's the score from Little Rock Christian. Win leading 7-0.
Johnson was under center. He gives it to Husky, who's down the sidelines. He cuts back to the middle before he's brought down at the 12-yard line. The Goblin crowd getting very excited after that run.
He was stopped that time by Chris Connell.
Oh, and it looked like they might have had him, run out of bounds, and he made an excellent cut back to the middle at about the 25-yard line and was able to pick up another 10 yards.
And a comment from John Gorman. He said that was the best way to cover up an onside kick. They've studied up and practiced for that one.
So Goblins looking at first down here. Johnson takes the snap. He gives it to, nope, he fakes it. He's going to hold on to it, and he is wrapped up. That was Fuda Shinkawa sniffed that one out initially. He had some help Didn't see who was out there as well, but there was no gain on the
It's Harrison Lane helping him out.
Harrison Lane. Thank you. Maybe a yard. Nope, not even a yard. So second down and 10.
Had a comment from Beverly Jones, who is Merritt Jones' grandmother. She said, "Go Bruins" from Texarkana. Oh, sorry, that was me. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
There's plenty of room. There's the snap. Handoff immediately to Husky, and he makes his way to about the 10-yard line.
So it's a game of about 3. He is just so good at, not only is he fast, but he sees the holes before they even open up. And it looked like the Bruins might have had him at the line of scrimmage, and he still was able to pick up 3 yards before they brought him down, maybe even 4. Yep, they're saying 4-yard gain there, so third down and 6 here.
6 minutes and 1 second remaining in the first quarter. Bruins currently lead 6-0. But the Goblins are knocking on the door. This time he has 3 receivers left. Handoff immediately goes to Husky. He makes his way up to the 5-yard. And let's see, I think he's in there. No, the referee says no, he's not. He's made his way to the 1-yard line. I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, that looked like it was probably a touchdown.
His knees did not hit the ground until he was falling over.
Yeah, and the ball was, I believe, beyond the touchdown line. But
yeah, that's a 3D space, and if you break the plane, you're in there.
Yeah.
And he certainly did. But the referee says no.
Nope. So
It'll be first and goal for the Goblins. 5:26 on the game clock.
now they had Husky going in motion before that snap there. It looks like they're going to have him lined up behind Johnson. Fully expected him to get the ball in there. They give it to him, and he is able to run into the end zone for the touchdown. So it's a tie ball game with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Goodness, I have a feeling this is the way this entire game is going to go.
It's similar to, agreed.
Whoever-
similar to Little Rock Christian, whoever
Right.
has the ball last.
Loses.
Yep.
That's it. If you have the ball last, you lose.
Whoever scores last wins. Whoever. So they're going to go for the extra point.
Popeye, we lost your feed.
That's going to be Payne. He kicks it. It's up, and it is good. So the Goblins have the lead, 7-6.
All right,
We'll see if we can get that feed back to y'all.
You go ahead and keep doing it radio style here, and I'm going to go see if I can check on that.
I will absolutely keep you as informed as I can.
Let me ask you this. I didn't see it, but on the touchdown that the Bruins scored, and then they went for the extra point. They went for 2. Was it a 3-yard?
Yeah.
Okay. So they didn't get a break didn't force a penalty
No.
Okay.
No.
They just went for it. I see.
Yep. So Payne is out there to kick off to the Bruins. Hyman's back to receive alongside. Let's see if we can figure out who that is over there. There's the kick. And it is Nichols. He watches it bounce into the end zone. The Bruins are going to start off with the ball at the 20-yard line, in their own territory. No time ran off the clock, so we're still sitting at 5 minutes and 10 seconds in this first quarter with the Goblins leading 7-6.
Well, I'm sure the Harrison has watched the previous games at Arkansas that PA's played, and then they don't want to kick the ball to Hyman for sure.
Oh yeah, no, they're not going to give him the opportunity for. So Bratcher's out there. He's going to be alone in the shotgun. He's got twins to the left, trips to the right. There's a snap. He's looking. The safety outlet's not there. He breaks one tackle. He was able to fall forward for about 5 yards. A good second effort there by Braden Bratcher to get positive yardage. They look like they might have had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. So second down, and we'll call it 5 to go. 4:48 left in the first quarter. Bratcher's once again same formation, trips to the right, twins to the left. Bratcher's alone in the shotgun. Working on getting that feedback to you. Bratcher's going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle. Nope, he finds a seam on the right side. He's got for the first down and about 5 more yards before he's brought down. So the Bruins are on the march once again. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball's going to be at the 36-yard line, still in Bruin territory. First down and 10. Bratcher's in the shotgun.
Pick up 11.
He's got Hyman to his left. No, sorry, that's Nichols to his right. Now he's to his right, yeah. And he passes it to Nichols, and Nichols is tackled out of bounds at the 41-yard line, maybe 42-yard line. Gain of about 6. So Bruins dinking and dunking their way down the field. Second down, and they only gave him 5 on that. So second down and 5. 3:55 left in the first quarter. Bratcher's got waiting for the snap. He's in the shotgun. He gives it to, I believe that's Nichols. Yep, Nichols gets forward for the first down and a couple more yards, right close to midfield at the 48-yard line, still in Bruin territory. That is good for a Bruin first down, however. As we see Nichols come off, Hyman comes on to replace him. Got Kelly out there, Mason Cobb, Dylan Allison, and Merritt Jones on the far side. Twins on either side, and looks like Jaden Kelly's going to be just outside the line. The give is to Hyman. Nope, it's fake to Hyman. Pass to Kelly on the left side. Kelly's looking for running room. He gets some down to the 44-yard line into Goblin territory. It's going to be second down and about 2 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Bratcher's looking at the sideline. He's got quads to the right, one to the left. Alone in the backfield. Looks like they're going to send, nope. They got some movement on the offensive line there. The Goblins looking to send a blitzer and got someone on the Bruin sideline or Bruin offensive line a little nervous.
So just so everybody knows, we are aware that the video is blacked out at the moment. We're having some technical difficulties. It's I'll explain it later, but in the meantime, Holt is going to continue to describe this play, and I'm going to go try to fix it.
Good luck. So second down and 7 now. Bratcher's in the shotgun, got the same formation, quads to the right. There's a snap. He's looking to the right. He doesn't find anything. He's running to the left, and he is going to be run out of bounds at the basically right back where they were earlier. They're going to say it's at the 45-yard line, Goblin territory, so it's going to be third down and about 4. So Goblin crowd is getting loud here. Bruins have twins to the right, one to the left. Bratcher's got some time. He's got a man over the middle. He passes it. See who that is. That's good for a Bruin first down and about 10 more yards to Mason Cobb, who's taken down right at the 30-yard line. Nope, 29-yard line, Goblin territory. That got the Goblin crowd a little quieter. So 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Bruins driving once again. That's a direct snap to Joe Hyman. He's up the middle. Picks up about 10, 12 yards. Unfortunately, that looks like it's going to march backwards as we're going to have a holding penalty on the Bruins. That is a costly penalty there as Joe Hyman had picked up close to the first down. So it's going to be first down and 20 at the at the Goblin 40-yard line. I did not see who that was on. Bratcher's looking at the sideline, waiting for the next play to come in. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. We got bunched up on that right side there. Bratcher's rolling out to the right side. He's trying to find a man. He gets loose and gets shoved out of bounds, however, right at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be second down and 20 as Bratcher essentially went nowhere on that one. He was under pressure as soon as he had that snap and just did not have a man that he felt comfortable throwing the ball to down there. So 1 minute and 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Bruins dealing with a long second down and 20 here. Bratcher's got trips to the left, one to the right. He's got Hyman in motion to his left. He passes it to Hyman. Hyman breaks loose, but unfortunately he trips up just enough that he's only able to pick up a yard. So it's 3rd down and 19 to go for the Bruins, as we see why the Goblin defense is so well respected and has done so well this year. Bratcher's in the shotgun. He's got trips to the right. He's looking downfield. He's got some time. He's looking deep. Nope, he sees Mason Cobb down the sidelines. That's going to be good for about 9 yards. So back at the original line of scrimmage, it's 4th down and 11. We have our first Cupcake Factory 4th down conversion attempt with 1 minute 17 seconds left in the first quarter here. Goblin crowd getting extremely loud. Roger has a snap. He's looking deep. He's got a man right there, and it's complete. Well targeted pass, and that's good. We'll see if they're going to give him the first down. Goblin crowd's awfully quiet. They seem to think it might be. They're going to say, let's check. Yeah, give me the chains.
Who caught that one?
You know, I was too busy looking to see if they got the first down to see who caught the pass. Very quiet crowd here. So we see whether they got it. They're saying they did not get it. So the Goblin defense gets off the field, and the Bruin defense comes on. Bruin offense certainly did their best to try to catch up from that 10-yard deficit on the penalty. So 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Bruins trailing 7-6 here in Harrison, Arkansas. So Johnson's under center. There's a snap. He gives it to Husky. Husky's looking for room on the right side. He does not get much. I'm going to say gain of, say about 5 yards. Actually, he was able to pick up 5 yards after that. So 2nd down and 5 with 50 seconds left in the first quarter. The Goblins are not in any hurry to get a playoff here. They're in the huddle. .30 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson's in the shotgun. He's got one to his left, and there's a flag before the snap. They're saying false start on the offense, and they undo Huskies' work on that last play. So 2nd down and 10 to go. 25 seconds left in the first quarter here. So we see Dylan Allison come on. He replaces Luke Witham. And the Goblins are going to be content to let the clock run out on the first quarter. Extremely low-scoring affair so far compared to what we've seen from the Bruins this year in years past. And that'll do it for the first quarter here at FS Garrison Stadium in Harrison, Arkansas, as the Goblins lead 7-6 over the Pulaski Academy Bruins in the second round of the 5A state playoffs. We'll see if we can get some scores from you after we take this quick break. We'll be right back.
The Week 11 Hug and Haul Offensive Player of the Game was senior offensive lineman Dane Warburton. Dane had several key blocks and graded out the highest of all the offensive linemen in the 43-6 victory. Dane enjoys playing the guitar and hunting and fishing in his spare time. Warburton is active in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and carries a 3.6 GPA in the classroom. Upon graduation, Dane plans to pursue a degree in political science at Ole Miss. Congratulations to Dane Warburton, the Hug and Haul Offensive Player of the Game.
Hey there, this is Dr. Brian Fuller from the class of 94, and you are watching PA Live.
And we are back with the video as well. Thank y'all for sticking through that. Not quite sure what happened, but Josh was able to figure it out, whatever it was, and he'll be back joining us shortly as the Goblins are facing a 3rd down and 5 with 11 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Once again, the Goblins are not in any hurry to get the play off. 6 seconds left in the play clock. There's a snap, fakes the give, and that is Johnson, and he does not get but a yard maybe. So the Goblins are looking at their own 4th down and 3. We'll see what they do with that. Excellent job by the Pulaski Academy defense on the stop there, and judging by the number of Goblin players coming off to replace the number of Goblin players that ran on, it looks like they're going to be punting. That's going to be Max Payne, who is also their kicker. Back to receive for the Bruins is
nobody.
Oh, that was fun. So sorry about that, folks. We got it worked out.
There's the kick, or the punt rather, and it is going to take a Goblin bounce to the 30, just shy of the 30-yard line in Bruin territory, 31-yard line. See if we can get some scores for y'all
while you're doing that, let me quickly explain. We are on the south side of this 75-foot-long scoreboard, press box, and we were told that our camera had to go on the opposite end, 1 floor up. And so we knew that with this being a metal press box, we wouldn't be able to transmit wirelessly. So the school graciously bought a 100-foot-long HDMI cable. Well, something happened in the middle of it, and technical mumbo-jumbo, but now we got it back. So thank you for your patience. If you don't have any patience, well, thanks anyway.
So we have one score for y'all. Morrilton is leading Texarkana 34-7 in the first quarter. There's a snap. Pitches it to Woods. He's looking for running room on the left side. He picks up about 4 or 5 yards before he's brought down. So that's going to be 2nd down and we'll say about 4. No, it looks like they're giving him 6 yards. And then we have the Little Rock Christian Warriors leading 17-14 over Wynn back home in Little Rock. Is that in the first quarter or second quarter? There's a snap. The pitch is to Woods again, and he's got some running room. He's got the first down and then some, and he is not brought down. They just had to run him out of bounds. That was number 13 for the – that's Johnson for the Goblins. Ran him out of bounds. So that's good for a Bruin first down. They are at the 46-yard line in their own territory. I would not be surprised to see them take a shot downfield here. And he's got quads on the left, and once again he has Woods to his left as well. That's Bratcher in the shotgun. There's a snap. He pitches it to Woods again, and this is the same play 3 times in a row, and it's working as Woods picks up about 7, maybe 8 yards before he's running out of bounds. I don't think they've been able to actually tackle him. They've just had to run him out of bounds all 3 times. That's going to be 2nd down and 2 to go. They are in Goblin territory, and they are on the move. There's the snap. Pitches it to Woods again to the left, and he's got the first down and about 7 more yards.
Just keep running it till they stop it. That's a good offense there.
It's easier said than done with Desarius Woods.
Right.
So first down for the Bruins at the 37-yard line. There's a snap. Pitches it to Woods. And they appear to have wrapped him up this time. He's going to lose about 2-3 yards before he is brought down. So they finally sniffed that one out. Fourth time was the try, or fourth time was the charm, I believe.
Yeah, fourth time's charm.
4th time's charm.
So
it's 2nd down and 12.
Here's one to make you jealous, guys. Go PA watching the game on PA Live from Hilton Head Island in South Carolina, where it's 67 degrees, says Brad Frank.
Well, there's the snap. Bratcher looking to the right. He doesn't see anyone. He's looking for running room on the left. He's got it. He's going to pick up about 7-8 yards before he's run out of bounds. It's a good decision by Bratcher there. The Goblins are certainly putting the pressure on him tonight. He's going to have to use his legs every chance he gets. Looks like they only gave him about 7 yards, so it's 3rd down, and we'll call it 6 to go at the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. Bratcher's in the shotgun. He's got trips to the right, one to the left. He's got Hyman right next to him. There's a snap. Fakes the give. He's looking deep, doesn't have anyone. And he's under pressure, evades it. He's still under pressure. He gets rid of it finally.
Oh, and it's
tipped
caught!
And caught. That was Andrew Cobb with the heads-up play. The ball was intended for Dylan Allison.
Wow.
And it got tipped by the defender, and Andrew Cobb came in and was able to grab it at the 12-yard line. Good for the Bruin 1st down.
Good night.
So
right? That's
Bratcher's in the shotgun. He pitches it to, is that Dylan Allison? He's in the, close to the end zone. No, I'm sorry, that was Jaden Kelly.
I didn't expect somebody to put up a tent right in front of us here.
And he is taken down at about the 1-yard line, they're going to call it. So it is going to be 1st down and 1 to go with 8 minutes, 25 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Bratcher's going to be in the shotgun again.
He's got twins on either side. Joe Hyman in the tailback. He hands it to, or is that, yeah, that was Joe, and he gave him a nice push.
Yeah.
Let's see if he made it across.
I don't think they're going to give it to him. He's going to be, yeah, an inch or two shy, if that. I expect to see Andrew Cobb maybe come out there and punch it in like we saw earlier. Nope, they're going to.
She says, give it to Woods. It's got Miles Marotti, I believe, back in the, is that right?
Yep.
He got stopped again. It's going to be 3rd and inches.
One thing about Joe Hyman is it's not on the bigger side. I would not be surprised to see a play action here. 7 minutes, 42 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Oh, that was a dangerous pass.
Yes,
Bratcher was under pressure, but it was incomplete. Looked like one of the Goblin defenders had a bead on it. He did not come up with it. You see Cooper White come in. Someone needs to come out. Joe Hyman comes out. It's going to be 4th down and 1 yard to go. Goblins looking to make a huge stand here. Goal line stand. 7 minutes, 28 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Bratcher's in the shotgun. There's a snap. And
the Bruins say they have it. Let's see. I haven't seen anything from an official yet. No.
Interesting. They're saying no good. They're saying he did not make it into the end zone.
Hang on. But, wow.
Well, guys, I guess you can say that Harrison's defense is for real tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. Get down to the 1 yard line and can't get it in. And 4 tries.
So Bruins have to be thinking safety here. The ball literally on the inch-yard line. Expect to see Husky there. The Goblins looking to hurry it up.
10 seconds on the play
There's
clock.
A snap, and they're going to just fall forward, get him out of trouble. It's going to be a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards. I believe that was Johnson on the keeper there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 7 to go for the Goblins. They're deep in Bruin territory after that big Goblin defensive stop. So the Goblins slowing it down now. 15 seconds left on the play clock. 6 minutes, 54 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. There's a snap. It's a direct one to Husky, and he is brought down at the 1 yard line. Who was that? Was that Fuda? Nope, that was Leighton Smith on the stop there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9, and the Goblins actually lost a couple of yards. That was Husky on the keeper.
Let's see. I think we have a report from Grant Swindle, our sideline reporter. Let's go down to the sideline real quick. Grant?
PA has a very nice crowd for coming all the way to Harrison, Arkansas. They're very hyped. Everyone's on their feet. Everyone's ready for this game, and they're really excited to see how we do tonight.
The Bruins are thinking that's a safety. The referees are giving them forward progress possibly just outside the end zone. I'm not sure which one's going to be preferable for the Bruins here because it's 4th down now.
Right.
And 9 to go.
I would not think that the Goblins would do anything but punt here.
Well, yeah, certainly.
Yeah, they are set up that way.
Huge stop by the Bruin defense there. So Payne's back to punt. There's a snap. No one's going to attempt to block it. And it is a short one, but it takes a Goblin bounce to the 39-yard line, still in Goblin territory.
So the Bruins have the ball back with 5 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the first half.
I did not expect to see a defensive struggle here tonight.
No, I didn't either. Yeah, I agree with this. I got to see who this was because I need to give them credit. Said, these refs, man, seriously. Oh, I know who that is. That would be our very own Matt Pulley. Speaking of Matt Pulley, since we have a quick break, said reserve your seat today for December 10th at 8 p.m. for the Pulaski Academy webinar series, the Cub Academy. I'll tell you more about it here in just a moment. There's the snap, handoff to Nichols. He runs to the left side of the field. He's across the 35 and gets stopped at about the 32-yard line. That's just shy of a first down by about 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 2.
It's 4 minutes, 55 seconds left that was Landon Stevens on the tackle for the Goblins. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second quarter.
Bratcher this time has a man in motion. 3 stacked on the left side, looking to pass, lots of time. And that pass is complete to Miles Marotti on the far left side of the field. And he gets stopped almost immediately by Riley Jones.
I don't believe that was Marotti. That was.
Oh, was it not?
Was that? I believe that was Merritt Jones.
Merritt Jones. I
yeah.
bet you're right.
That's good for a first down.
Merritt, Miles. There's the snap. Looking to pass. Pass is complete to Dylan Allison. He makes his way across the 20-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 19. That'll bring up 2nd and about 7.
4 minutes and 14 seconds left in the half. Bruins once again in red zone here, looking to score, looking to redeem themselves a little bit after that last drive.
Looking to the sidelines. They have 14 seconds on the play clock. Bratcher has twins on either side. Nichols in the tailback slot. There's the snap. Handoff to Nichols. He's across the 20. Makes his way up to the 15-yard line. That'll be good for 3rd and 2.
3 minutes, 37 seconds left. You know, both teams seem to be okay with the score going down. That's Brian Ulrich on the tackle.
I almost wanted to call him Ulrich.
Ulrich.
But no, Ulrich is correct.
Like, who was that Chicago Bears player?
Don't get me lying. There's the snap. Rolling out, looking to pass. Pass is out there. It's complete to Nichols, and he's across the 10, across the 5. Touchdown! Nichols for the Bruins.
I mean, that was a scary second there because that ball was hanging. I wasn't sure if it was going to get to Nichols before the defender got to him or the ball, and then he made some pretty impressive moves to make a few defenders miss before he was able to get in the end zone. But, whew, I mean, from our angle, that ball just kind of hung.
Certainly did. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Bruins are set up to go for 2. Bratcher has 3 receivers on the left side, 1 man in motion. Handoff to Hyman. He's across the 5, trying to get in there, and he's there for 2.
So the Bruins lead 14-7.
Nicely done.
3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the half.
Let me quickly tell you about this webinar series, the Cub Academy, Central Arkansas's premier 2.5-year-old program. When you attend, you'll hear from Tiffany Knight, director of PA's Early Childhood School, Kelly Fisher, lead teacher in our Cub program, and PA parent Monica Lowe. They'll join us to share more about the Cub Academy. Register today at pawebinars.com. That's pawebinars.com.
See if the Goblins are going to be as aware on this onside kick. I imagine they will be. It's our sideline correspondent, other sideline correspondent.
Yeah, Grant.
Well, I was thinking John.
Oh.
Yeah, I pointed out they.
John, he's not even here tonight. He's watching from home.
Oh, what? Oh.
I know, right? You would never know it.
There it is. It's loose, and the Bruins have it. That took an incredible Bruins spin down to the 40-yard line in Goblin territory. I'm not sure how that got through the Goblin defenders, and I didn't see who came up with it, but that was an impressive onside kick. I don't think we've seen one quite like that this year. That last drive was a 5-play, 39-yard drive, capped off by a 15-yard touchdown pass by Braden Bratcher to Caleb Nichols. It took 2 minutes and 1 second off the clock.
Mark Henry says, "Let's go cheer. Cheer dads rule." I don't know if anybody else saw that conversation on Facebook. We were talking about we need to get, Mark Henry, and there were a couple other dads we were joking about. Yeah, Walt Terry. We wanted to see them get out there and show the practice moves. Stand up out there and do the moves.
They
we
could
know
raise
you know
some
them.
money doing that.
Seriously, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, I'd definitely put money on that.
There's
the snap. And there's a flag on the play. There's another flag on this end. There's the pass. There's no one there to receive it. Let's see what these 2 PI roofing penalty flags are for.
One was right at the snap, so it was either illegal formation or offsides by the defense. We'll see. They're looking at the Goblin sideline saying, hey, which penalty do you want? So I imagine it's going to be a holding penalty. Nope. So they declined the penalty. They said, you know what, we'd rather take the down instead of the yards. So it's 2nd down and 10 to go. Interesting decision by the Goblins there. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the half.
Trying to figure out where this short is.
There's a snap. Bratcher's going to keep it. He's got some running room on the right side. He's going down. He's got the 1st down. He's at the 30, and he has run out of bounds at the 26-yard line. There's a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be marching backwards. Judging by the Goblin crowd, they're thinking holding penalty on the Bruins.
Bratcher was run out of bounds by number 16, Trey Richardson.
Yep. So that undoes all of Bratcher's hard work. He had the 1st down before that penalty was even out there. That's unfortunate for the Bruins. So it's going to be 2nd down and probably going to be about 4. Well, I don't know why they have 3rd down up there, but it's 2nd down and about 1 to go. Bratcher's got quads on the left, 1 on the right. Little diamond formation. There's the pass to Nichols, and they're saying his knee was down when he caught it. It was unexpected. Nichols was taking was running something that was not a screen route. So it's 4th. Okay, it should be 3rd down and 1. The sideline thing is saying 4th down. The scoreboard's saying 3rd down and 3. They're saying switch that to.
There we go. Now it is 3rd
down.
That's
yeah.
right. 3rd and 1.
Yep.
Well, 3rd and
3, 2.
Yeah. All right. Bratcher has twin receivers on either end. They're stacked, and he has 1 tailback. That looks like Woods. Now there's a flag before the snap. It's another PI roofing penalty flag. False start against the Bruins.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 to go. 8 to go. The Bruins certainly shooting themselves in the foot tonight with the penalties.
.204 remaining in the first half.
Rogers in the shotgun by himself. He's got twins on either side. There's a snap. Looks like he is just going to be brought down well shy of the line of scrimmage. He loses about 2, maybe 3 yards. I'm not really sure what that play was designed to do. Bratcher looked like he was trying to run with it, but then he looked like he was trying to pass with it. Either way, it did not go anywhere, so it's going to be 4th down and 12. 11.
Yeah, they initially had it at 12, but then they
11.
corrected the position of the marker.
So minute and 18 seconds left in the half. Goblin crowd getting loud here with the defense chant. 8 seconds left in the play clock. Bruins probably going to be calling a timeout here as they have a few to burn. There it is.
Yep. So there is a Bruin timeout. Let's catch up with some of our fan feedback for just a moment here. Let's see, we have Stacy, Penny, and Joanna Kay saying, "Go Bruins." Go Mary Kay, excuse me, go Mary Margaret and Anna Grace, cheering you on from Little Rock. All right, let's go back to our sideline reporter for the evening, Grant Swindle. Grant, what the Bruin fans seem like they are really into this game.
There's not a single person in the stands that is sitting down right now. Everyone is standing up on their feet cheering for the Bruins. I've not seen this kind of enthusiasm in a long time.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. Thank you, Grant.
Well, I got a score from Alma. They are leading 13-0 over Whitehall with 28 seconds left in the second quarter. So Bruins have a big 4th down play here with just over a minute left in the half. Rogers got twins on either side. There's a snap, another flag. I'm not sure. They're saying false start on the offense again. Not sure who that was on. So it's going to be 4th down and 16. Somehow we lost a second on the clock. So 1 minute exactly left in the first half. Bruins leading 14-7. It's 4th down and 16. Bratcher's got his work cut out for him. There's the snap. Bratcher's looking deep, as he should be. He gets loose from one defender, gets loose from another. He's looking deep, and he launches it. He's got a man down there. It's Cobb, but it's over his head. Cobb did not realize how far that ball was thrown. And so the Bruins will turn it over on downs as the Goblins will get it.
Right at the 50-yard line.
With 49 seconds left in the half. Max Payne has 3 field goal attempts on the year and has completed 2 of them. So they do not attempt field goals very often. Johnson to the shotgun. He gives it to Husky. Husky's trying to find room on the left side. He does not, and he is stopped maybe a yard past the line of scrimmage.
Timeout, Harrison.
I believe that was Leighton Smith that might have been on the tackle there. Didn't quite catch it. 42.7 seconds left in the first half.
Well, let's take a look at some of these other fan feedback messages. Looks like I said John Kay's name wrong. That's John Kay. Good to have you along. Go Lindsay and Parker from Kate Hatley, Becca Connell, and Elias Mooney. Let's see. Alea Samuni. Jay and Vicky are wishing the Bruins a big win tonight. Go Bruins, fight hard. Walt Terry's mom here We need a Cheer Dads halftime performance some night. I'd pay for sure. I'm with you right there. Let's start that. Yep, let's do it.
So there's a snap. Johnson takes it. He's looking deep for his first pass of the night. It is complete at the 45-yard line to number 7. That is Jones, senior for the Goblins. He's run out of bounds, so it's 3rd down and 5 with 36.7 seconds left in the half. That did stop the clock there for the Goblins.
Stick around at halftime. I've got a Cupcake Factory trivia question. It's a Bruin trivia question for you. You have a chance to win a 4-pack of free cupcakes from the Cupcake Factory. That was we've had 2 Cupcake Factory 4th down conversion attempts tonight. There's a pass from the.
It's a deep one. It is incomplete. It is well over the head of Jones, who was the intended target down the field. So it's going to be 4th down and 5 to go. The Goblins have an interesting dilemma here. Do they go for it and risk turning over the ball to the Bruins near midfield, or do they punt it
and just give it away to them anyway?
And will force the Bruins to deal with another 40 yards possibly with 32 seconds left in the first half. Play clock's under 10 now. It's at 8 seconds, 7 seconds. See what the Goblins are going to do here. They're probably going to call a timeout. Yep. Interesting risk that the Goblins took there to, instead of just going for it on going for the first down, they were going for the end zone. They wanted the whole turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy and
dressing too, right?
Everything.
A little cranberry sauce on it.
Yeah, they said forget the rolls.
Well, like I said, stick around at halftime. I will have a Cupcake Factory Bruin trivia question for you for a free 4-pack of cupcakes. So make sure you stick around for that. You'll be able to text our line. See that there on the screen. Let's see. Let's see here. Go Catherine and hi Kate from Madison. Julie Patty says, Patties and Fishers are cheering from home. Go Bruins. You know what? On that note, if you've got a watch party going on anywhere, whether you're at home, maybe you talked a restaurant into streaming the game on their TV, send us a picture. I want to see those. I'm going to put them on our social media channels later.
The Goblins are going for it on 4th down. Johnson's under pressure. He has but attempts a pass. It's over the head. It was defended by Connell, and number 2, that is Shaver. It was the intended target. He's made an excellent effort to try to come down with that ball and did not. So 27 seconds left in the half as the Bruins get the ball at the 45-yard line. You know that they're wanting to capitalize on this right now.
They certainly are. They're on their own 45-yard line.
And, I mean, that would absolutely be a demoralizing finish to the half if they were able to turn this into a touchdown.
There's the snap. A lone receiver running down the right side of the field. That one was thrown right on the ground.
That was intended for, I think
that was Cooper White.
Cooper White. It was behind him, though. So 2nd down and 10, 23.5 seconds left in the half. Now you see Joe Hyman lined up way behind the line of scrimmage. He's got that running start.
Watch him back there on the far left side. 3 other receivers on the left side, 1 receiver on the right. Looking to pass. There, it's out there, and it looks like it's complete.
That was to Cooper White again.
That was to Cooper White just for the first down, just barely.
Well, it looks like the Bruins are going to be doing this, running the same play or same formation every time.
Well, there's so many different ways that they've run this.
Yeah.
It's not like they set it up and do the exact same thing every time. So, again, 3 receivers on the line, 1 on the far back side. This time he passes to Joe Hyman. He makes his way up to about the 38-yard line before being shoved out of bounds by, I think that was Colin Ballard.
Yep, that was 16 seconds left on the clock. Bruins with their own situation to try to figure out here. Got to decide, do we take some shots at the end zone? Do we just try to get a couple first downs? let Clay James try to kick a field goal.
16.3 seconds. Second down and about 5 yards to go. Looking to the sideline, 7 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap, looking to the left side, and there is a timeout called. I'm guessing it was called before the snap, obviously.
Oh, they're consulting. No, they're saying false start.
Oh, false start. Wow.
The offensive coaches are certainly going to have a talk with the offensive line at halftime. That's at least 4 on the Bruins so far. Now, somehow we lost 2 seconds on the clock there, even though, okay, they put it back on. It was 14.7. Now it's back up to 16.2. So, second and a half. But Coach Kelly can certainly do something with that much time. So Bratcher's alone in the shotgun. He's got trips to the right, twins to the left. There's a snap. He is looking deep. He's got time, still looking deep. He's under pressure now, puts one defender in the ground, and he passes deep, and that was Andrew Cobb who misjudged it. He was coming forward when the ball was going backwards, and he may have just had some trouble seeing that in the lights. I'm not sure if he played a trick on him, but 6 seconds left in the half. Bruins leading 14-7 here in Harrison, Arkansas. It's third down and 10 to go, but at this point it's third down and goal.
Ten seconds on the play clock. Got lots of fan text messages coming in. I'll get to those at halftime.
They're going to need to call a timeout. There we go.
And the Bruins had to call timeout because the play clock was expiring, kind of catching up with them.
See if we can get some scores, some halftime scores for y'all while we
Yeah, Christina was pointing out to me that the Bruins kind of seem out of sorts tonight. It's not like them to make these kind of mistakes.
Well, and I was, after that pass downfield, I feel like they might be losing the ball in the lights. Combined with, if you have to look up, there's a mist coming down.
There is.
And between the lights and the mist, it may be hard to see the ball, in the air like that. Got a score from Texarkana. Morrilton's leading 42-7 in the second quarter.
42-7?
Yep.
Wow. Well, Brooks called that one before the game started. He said no problem. The Devil Dogs were going to win that one.
Well, guys, I heard a report by Clinton Sterner said the quarterback from Morrilton's one of the best as he's seen in a long, long time. So that tells you a lot about that young man.
Certainly does. All right, here's Bratcher. He has 3 receivers set up on the right side, 2 to the left. Looking to the left side, it's out there, and it was intended. That was intended for Jaden Kelly.
Yep.
Not going to bring that one in. So with 2.6 seconds remaining in the first half, here's 4th and 9 for the Bruins. They're on their own 44-yard line. Trying to widen this lead just before halftime. Now he has 3 receivers on the left side. 4 on the left side, 1 on the right. Lots of pressure, throwing the ball out there. Let's see what happens. And it's caught. It's caught by
Andrew Cobb,
and
he's
he's
in
in
the
there.
end zone. They're saying touchdown.
Touchdown, Bruins.
Holy cow.
What a way to end the first half.
Goodness gracious. I'm still checking to make sure that just happened.
Right? Wow.
I mean, they look like, even though Cobb caught the ball, it looked like they had him. Like they were going to have him shy of the end zone.
And he was, he had lots of defenders around him. He was scrambling all around the field trying to get into that end zone and just finally made it happen. Wow.
So Zarius Woods comes out with.
Oh, you can imagine this play.
Hyman.
I think this is what they call the HIJ package. It's got two receivers right, handoff immediately to Woods. He's trying to push his way in there, but they're not letting him in. So that one is no good.
So the end of the first half, Bruins leading 20-7 here in Harrison, Arkansas.
Let's take a quick break. We're going to have some scores from around the state. We'll have some fan feedback. And don't forget, we've got a 4-pack of cupcakes to give away courtesy of the Cupcake Factory for a Bruin trivia question. We'll be right back. You're watching Bruin football on PA Live.
The Week 12 Hug and Haul Offensive Player of the Game was sophomore running back Joe Hyman. Joe had a total of 177 offensive yards during the 68-21 victory over Whitehall, including a 76-yard kickoff return for a touchdown in the first 12 seconds of the game. So far this season, he has scored 15 touchdowns and has over 900 yards rushing, 270 returning, and 500 receiving yards. Joe is a member of the PA Choir and participates in rites of passage at St. Mark Baptist Church. In his spare time, he enjoys working out, hanging out with his friends, and helping people in need. Joe hopes to have the opportunity to play in college, but has not yet decided where he will attend. Congratulations to Joe Hyman, the Hug and Haul Offensive Player of the Game. Mason Cobb is our Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week. Mason plays a fierce game of football as well as keeps up with demanding classes like AP Calculus, Honors Organic Chemistry, and AP Physics. He has an incredible dedication and work ethic in all areas. Please join us in recognizing Mason Cobb, the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week.
Halftime show. At Akel's Carpet One, they get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One, it's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership. That's what makes all of this possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com. Let's turn our attention real quickly to the live fan feedback here. And I'm just going to scroll through these real quickly. Let's see here. Go Mary Margaret and Bruins from Mallory Johnston, Mallory Jones, Madison, and Riley. Let's go Bruins. Beat those Goblins. We got this in the bag. Well, not quite yet, but let's keep that attitude. Sounds good. Let's see. Brian and Jake Fuller, I believe, is who this was, saying, let's go Molly Kate and Parker Fuller. It's probably Jake Fuller, I'm guessing. Cheer like a champion. Let's see. Kate Hatley again saying, hey, Madison, go Bruins. Have you noticed yet? We've got kind of a conversation going back and forth, kind of facilitating there. Go Bruins from Coach Kelly's sister, Misty. Hey, Misty, I follow you on Instagram. I think we follow each other. Otherwise, that's kind of creepy. Anyway, our own little watch party cheering from Glenwood. Hate we missed it. Hey, send me a picture of the everybody there, Misty. Everybody get huddled around the TV. Send us a picture to that same text line. Let's see. What is this? Oh my goodness. Little Rock, Arkansas, great game. Go Blue and Gold. Good job, future Razorback. Oh, no, that must be from last year, wasn't it? Yes, it was. I'm looking at these pictures from last year thinking it was. Be blessed, Shannon McDaniel. Love you. Okay. Let's see. Brooks Walton and family watching from Auburn. Doing a great job. Time updates more often are very appreciated. Well, you know. I was trying to get a nice clock on there for you this week. I worked on it, almost every night this week, and thought I had it down, got here, and no, doesn't work like we hoped. Still working on that. Go Bruins, beat the Goblins. Cheering on y'all from Dallas from the Phalens. Love those Phalens. They've got nice teeth. Camera broke. I hope it didn't again. No, we're good now. You must be watching the oh, that was your bad. Oh, the producer. Blame the producer. Let's get to half to watch the cheerleaders dominate. Okay, let's do that. That's Mark Henry. They're gone. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It is so cold. Let's see. It's still 44 degrees outside, but once it's 44 degrees and it's been 44 since we arrived, or at least since the game started, and as you're out in it with the humidity that it is, it just feels like it's getting colder and colder and colder. Let's see. This might as well be the 5A championship. I think you're onto something there. This is going to be one of those games. Let's see. I'm going to ask you first, what's your name? Make sure when you text, make sure you tell me who's texting. Who are we talking to, so I can make sure to say your name there.
Kara's favorite cousin.
Yeah, Kara's favorite cousin. Let's see. Roger and Jenny Cole saying, wow. You got that right.
That was in response to that.
It's at halftime. Yeah, no doubt. Let's see. That touchdown should be on SportsCenter tonight. I agree. Let's get that hashtag going. Successful Hail Mary. Say what? Go Bruins from Madison and Heather Ney. Of course, when the video went out earlier, we were working on that, trying to get it fixed. And, we've got this 100-foot-long HDMI cable, which if you've never held a 100-foot-long HDMI cable, that's heavy. It really is. Anyway, so Heather had something to blame that on. She said, oh, those Russians. So, yeah. You just got to come out to a baseball game. You'll find out. I'll tell you if you come to the baseball game. I'm not going to tell you before then. Yeah, just come on out to any baseball game and ask me about it. I'll tell you. Anyway, let's see. See, I can't read the ones that are really, or at least they're the ones that are really funny when you're calling out. Let's see, people who are not players on the field. They're on the field, but they're not playing. Just because I want to be somewhat fair, I'm not. I don't know. Well, that's normally my motto: is if you can't say anything mean, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You were muted for a second there. We got you back. I heard you.
Now people think you're having a conversation with yourself.
Well, again, that's normal. Let's see. Go Bruins, bring it on home to me. Let's see, who is that? That's Fred McCulley, of course, Dana Kelly's dad. Thanks for joining us once again, Fred. Always good to hear from you, sir. Let's see. Uncle Chris and Aunt Susan want to say go Bruins and go Thomas Vaughn, number 61. It's also known as T-Bone, the center. You didn't know that? Yeah.
I think you may have mentioned it.
Yeah, the center for the Bruins. He's a senior this year, right? Yeah, that's right. His nickname is T-Bone. I think I threw him off in the locker room. I guess it was about 2 weeks ago. I was in there talking to Coach Kelly, and I walked past him, and I was wanting him to turn the music down because we were about to do an interview, and I said, hey, T-Bone, can you turn that down a little bit? He kind of gave me a double take like, oh.
You're not supposed to.
You don't know me as that name.
You can't use
anyway. I'm going to give it again. What's your name? So if you text in, make sure you tell me your name. Let's see here. Christian Rose's mom loves you. Or Christian Rose, mom loves you. There you go. All right. Keep going here. Chandler Young cheering for the Bruins. Yep. Sarah and Christina having a conversation. I'm going to skip that one. From the McCarvers, watching in Hot Springs, that touchdown should be on SportsCenter. That's the second one. Maybe we're onto something here. We need to send that in. Make sure we get that into our local news stations. This is Maddie Wilson, who is Kevin's niece, saying, go Bruins, miss you, Kara, from your favorite cousin. That's to Kara Kelly. Melissa Hurst. Let's see. I'm going to scroll back. How far do I have to say? Great job, Josh Carroll. Your time updates are perfect. Well, thank you, Melissa. Melissa Hurst in Garland. And we want to make sure and tell Melissa Hurst, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wow. You look so good for 21 years old. My goodness gracious. Well, yeah. I think her and her daughter are about the same age. Go Bruins from Austin Smith. Yeah, Cat 5 is better than HDMI at 100 feet. Yeah, you're probably onto something there. Let's see. Where's the band? That's a good question. They had a great big band, and I was expecting them to take the field, And I was going to
They said no thanks.
I was going to shut up and turn up the band.
Well, I mean, you can kind of see a steady misting coming down, so I imagine they're
Maybe
probably
they decided not to,
Yeah.
right? Trying to keep scrolling, but you guys keep sending me things. Let's get back to the trivia real quick. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to some of those fan feedback text messages. Here is your Cupcake Factory giveaway for a free 4-pack of cupcakes. This alum played on the 2011 state championship team, played for Purdue, and is no queen. I know you know who it is. Y'all be quiet. Shh. No hints. No hints.
Well, they can't hear her.
Yeah, well, I think they can actually. Yeah, they can. One more time for a free 4-pack of cupcakes. This alum played on the 2011 state championship team, played for Purdue, and is no queen. Make sure when you text your answer or your guess to that, you make sure you put your name on there so we know who to congratulate. Loving the game. Go Bruins. Kristen Kyle, go ahead.
Give him a hint. He was a lineman.
Oh, see, you're giving hints when I don't think hints are needed.
No.
Go Bruins from Kristen Kyle, PA teacher. I'm going to save that one. Kristen Kyle. Kristen, what do you teach? What does Kristen teach? You know Kristen?
We have a couple winners. We'll see if we can sort it out who got it in first.
All I got to do is scroll up. Let's see. Go Shannon Tyson, Christian, Corey, and Will from the freshman class. And Amelia says, go Braden. I love you. Go Bruins and go Chandler Young. Watching you all from Little Rock. Put the touchdown on ESPN. You know, if that's the thing, that's Sonia Palmtree. If I ran ESPN, I think we would.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to keep up here. I got more trivia. Yep, Deke, I'm ready for it. Go ahead and throw it our way. Let's see. Great job, Bruins. We need 50 more points so the freshmen can get in.
Oh, that's
Love the freshmen. Love freshman mom number 54, Shannon McDaniel. Let's see. Kenyon Patton. I'm going to apologize if I said that wrong. You just go ahead and let me know. I believe it's Kenyon Patton, class of 2014, is the first one to give us the correct answer to our Cupcake Factory Bruin trivia question. That is Jason King. So congratulations to Kenyon Patton. You can head by the Cupcake Factory of West Little Rock anytime this week and pick up your free 4-pack of cupcakes, courtesy of the Cupcake Factory of West Little Rock. Let's see here. Lots of folks who knew the right answer. I'm just going to keep scrolling here. Carrie Bone also knew the right answer. Let's see. Keep going. Tucker Brock knew the right answer. Kristen Kyle. Only one winner, though, so congratulations again to Kenyon Patton, class of 2014.
We're about to have another shot, so.
Yeah, stick around. Looks like we've got another Cupcake Factory Bruin trivia question. I'm not sure what that was. Melissa Hirsch knew the right answer. Gail Hartley. Happy birthday to Shannon McDaniel. Let's see. Vince, of course. You can always count on Vince for a good burger and to know that the right answer was Jason King. Go Freshman boys. And PA Baseball has the best announcer of all. Oh, those Russians. Thank you, Madison. I love it. We have a lot of fun out there. Lots of, let's see. Got a hug from my mom before every home Purdue game. That is
number 72 at Purdue and played on the practice squad for the New England Patriots.
That's right. Certainly did. Let's see. Go PA. Andy McCready here with the greatest quarterback ever, Thomas Thrash from the Hunting Club. Did you notice this week, Thomas Thrash, I want to tell you congratulations, sir, named to the all-time
high
school all-star team?
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah, they're doing I'll look it up, figure out who it is that's running that. But yeah, he's on that list.
Yeah, it's congratulations to you, sir.
Hunter Henry might have been on that list.
Yeah,
too.
there was Hunter Henry. I think Hudson Henry's is on there as well. I was trying to remember. Let's see. Freddie Knighton was on that list from Pulaski Academy. I'm trying to remember who all else. I'm sure others will tell me. But congratulations, Thomas. Good to have you with us tonight. FYI, not the weather. AAA rules prohibit band halftime shows in the playoffs.
Oh, well,
I
there you
had
go.
no idea.
I didn't realize that.
Thank you, Heather Cooper.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I have no idea.
Because it's supposed to be, I guess, maybe a neutral site in theory. So
No way.
Maybe, I don't know.
There's no way anybody's field is a neutral site.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted a neutral site, we should have played this in, in
Warmer.
Clinton or
Yeah.
something, halfway between. Yeah, that's interesting. I had no idea. That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I believe you, but
Yeah.
well, Brooks, go ahead and tell us about the first half here. We've got about I sat here and talked for the entire halftime. So
that's
that,
okay.
Oh, they talked. You just read it.
yeah, that's true.
There you go. On a quick rundown on that last score for the Bruins, it was 7 plays, covered 55 yards, and it was a 44-yard TD pass by Bratcher to Andrew Cobb, who caught it on about the 3 or 4 yard line and fought his way into the goal line, past the goal line for a touchdown that made the first half score 20-7, and the 2-point conversion failed on that, so the half ended up being 20-7. As far as the rundown on the stats for the first half, in the passing category, Braden Bratcher was 19 of 24 with no interceptions for 193 yards. And my kind of observation in the first half was that he was harassed tremendously. But anyway, he didn't get sacked very many times at all. Individually, we have Mason Cobb with 2 catches for 26 yards. And then we have Merritt Jones with 2 catches for 12 yards. Andrew Cobb, 4 catches for 84 yards and 1 touchdown. And then we have Joe Hyman. He had 4 receptions for 16 yards, and one of those was a catch for a 2-point conversion in the second quarter, I believe. Then Kelly had 2 catches for 13 yards, and then Nichols had 3 receptions for 18 yards and a touchdown. And then ending it up for the receivers, we had Cooper White, had 2 receptions for 84 yards. Altogether, we had 19 receptions for 193 total yards. In the rushing category, we have Mason Cobb, 1 rush for 2 yards and a touchdown. And then Bratcher, these were all scrambles by him. Well, not all scrambles, but sometimes they were designated runs, I do remember. But he had 8 carries for 37 yards. And then we had Joe Hyman is not up to his par, but he had 6 rushes for 30 yards. He's kind of
They've definitely clued in on him.
they're cluing in on him, but he'll bring it up in the second half. I think Kelly will go to him a lot more. And then we had Kelly with 1 rush for 11 yards, and then Nichols had 4 carries for 23 yards, and then we have Azarius Woods, 5 rushes for 32 yards, and in the second quarter there, I think he ran the ball about 4 or 5 straight times. I think he got a little winded there at the last.
Yeah.
But you just keep running the play until they stop it, and then you switch to something else. But altogether, we had 25 rushes for 135 yards, and the total offense output by the Bruins in the first half was 328 yards. That's passing and rushing combined. And that wraps up the stats for the first half, guys.
Well, thank you, Brooks. Got a score from Alma, 14-0. They're leading Whitehall with about 10 minutes left in the third quarter. And then let's see if we can get one from Little Rock Christian. As the teams are getting ready to take the field, see across the way, Bratcher's taking some snaps just to get loose over there. As cold as it is, you got to do what you can to prep for the game. Still cannot find a score on that Little Rock Christian game. I know it's on YouTube somewhere. And Morrilton's leading 45-7 now.
Well, I think that's a done deal on that playoff game. I think Marlton, if we win this one, we will be playing Marlton next week.
Yeah, is that going to be
That will be
Not,
a PA.
yeah, that's going to, they have the mercy rule invoked.
Sure.
It's
sure do.
past
Yeah.
the halftime.
Mm-hmm.
So, scoreboard is set for the second half. 12 minutes up there. Bruins leading 20-7 here in Harrison, Arkansas. Before we look down on FS Garrison Stadium. Yes, sir, Mr. Carroll.
I was just going to say before they get it kicked off, let's throw our second. Our second trivia question out there. I got to find Deke. There he is. Here's our other trivia question for you. Graduating in 2000, this alum knows how to tickle the ivories and has us listening to the rain. If you know the answer, send us a text with your name and the answer. Once again, graduating in 2000, this alum knows how to tickle the ivories and has us listening to the rain. Stick around. We'll tell you who won that in a little while. Yeah, somebody said that they're watching the Stephanie Brock actually said she's watching the Little Rock Christian game and a band performed at halftime.
Oh, they're in trouble, aren't they?
Right.
Shame.
Shame for shame. Y'all need help with that? You know how to work Velcro? You got to pull it loose. Hang on.
Yeah, we're having in-house
go.
technical difficulties.
There you go.
All right.
We can go lights out. Grant, are you producing for us now? All right. It's too cold to be sideline reporter for the whole game. So cold.
Yeah. So the Bruins are actually kicking from starting off at the 25-yard line. Not quite sure why, but the Goblins recovered at the 35-yard line.
That's curious.
There might have been a penalty.
Had to be a penalty somewhere at the end of the first half, I guess.
That makes sense. I mean, I'm not sure what it could have been, but we have lots and lots of thoughts being sent our way.
All right, I'm going to scroll through here and see if I can find who was the first person.
So Johnson's in the shotgun. There's a snap. He gives it to Husky, who tries to hurdle the Bruin defender unsuccessfully. He still picked up about 4 or 5 yards. That was Clay James on the tackle. He was certainly looking to take it to the end zone there. It's second down and about 6 to go for the Goblins here. 11 minutes, 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Goblins once again not really hurrying up this offense. 10 seconds left on the play clock. They break the huddle. Johnson's waiting for the snap. And we have a
offside on Harrison, I believe.
It's a PI roofing penalty flag.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a flag, but okay, false start on the offense. So the Harrison returning the favor to all those false starts by the Bruins in the first half, as they are looking at second down and 11 to go with 11 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson's going to be in the, looks like he's going to be up under center. He's got Husky behind him. Got twins on either side. There's a snap. He's going to keep it. He's looking downfield. Finds a man, but it's just over the fingertip.
This Friday Night Spotlight is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota.
We saw a couple of those in the first half.
Yeah.
Johnson's only completed one pass. Of course, it's not the easiest weather to be trying to pass it if it's not something you normally do. So it is third down and 11 for the Goblins here.
Yeah, we must have celebrated or something at the end of the half.
Oh. So Johnson's going to be alone in the shotgun. He's got Husky in motion, fakes the give to him, passes it to number 7 on the left side. He is loose, and he is able to pick up the first down and gets to the 19-yard line before he's taken down. That is going to be Jones, the senior. He has 4 touchdowns on the year. He was hoping to get his 5th right there, but he was stopped short.
I thought he was just about off to the races.
Yeah, he certainly was. They're in the red zone now. It's first down and 10 from the 19-yard line. So 10 minutes, 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Bruins leading 20-7 here. Johnson's going to be under center. Looks like they've got a fullback trying to lead Husky. He breaks one tackle, and he is wrapped up, not before he picked up about 3 or 4 yards on that left side there. That was Witham and Allison, and might have been another Bruin out there, but they're certainly having to wrap him up in groups tonight.
So the winner of our second Cupcake Factory Bruin trivia question, the very first person to tell us the correct answer, is Matt Pulley.
Is he allowed to do that?
I don't see why not. He's watching. He's watching with everybody else. So congratulations, Matt. Stop by the Cupcake Factory and pick up your free 4-pack of cupcakes.
Snap, Johnson's loose, and the ball is thrown well short of his intended target over there. That was Jones again. He was aiming, I'm sorry, that was Shaver he was aiming for. He was under pressure by the Bruin defense there. Just didn't have enough time to do what he wanted with the ball.
1 minute ago, we had a report, Little Rock Christian 31, Win 21. The second half is starting right now.
Thank you very much. Was that Stephanie Brock? Did I see that right?
Yeah, it sure was.
Thank you, Stephanie. So 3rd down and 8 to go for the Goblins here. They are just inside the red zone, the 18-yard line, looking to capitalize on a decent drive they have going here after the Bruin penalty at the first half. There's a snap. Johnson's going to keep it. He's under pressure. He gets loose, though, and the Bruins don't have anyone covering him, and he is close to the end zone. They're going to call him. We'll wait to see.
Looked like they had a fumble, possibly. About the 1-yard line, maybe.
So a loose ball. And who got a Bruin player down?
It's kind of favoring that ankle. That's.
I believe Harrison recovered.
They're saying no first down.
No, he's not favoring an ankle. He just lost a shoe.
Lost his shoe and doesn't want to get his foot wet.
Chris Connell. Good to see him not hurt. So
yeah,
Bruins looking to return the favor on that goal line stand that the Goblins had in the first half with one of their own. Expect to see Johnson keep the ball here. There it is, and he tries to push it in, and he does, and that's a touchdown, Goblins, as they now trail 20-13, and they send the extra point team on to bring it to within 6 points.
What was the answer? Oh, of course. Thank you, Roger and Jenny Cole, for keeping me honest. That extra point attempt is good. And here comes some more fireworks. The correct answer was Amy Lee, lead singer of the band Evanescence.
So now the Bruins leading by 6, 20-14, with 8 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
I hope that extra point that we tried before halftime doesn't become crucial.
2-point conversion, yeah.
Which very well could be.
Yep. So now that is not Max Payne out there to kick it, I don't believe. No, it isn't. That was an onside kick, and the Bruins recovered it. Who was it? That was number 7. That was Jones.
That was a nice recovery. He kind of fell right on it on the Bruins' 47-yard line.
Yep, that was Max Payne's number 32. That was certainly not him. So the Bruins starting off with a best field position they've had all night at the 48-yard line, I believe. Well, I take that back. They did have the Goblins had a short punt earlier in the night when they were backed up in the end zone. Bratcher's going to be out there in the shotgun. He's got trips to the left, twins to the right. There's a snap. Goblins sending 3. Bratcher's got time. There's a pass over the middle. Great catch by Jaden Kelly right at the first down marker. They're going to give it to him. He actually had to lean back and grab that. The Goblins fans are not happy. They're thinking there was some holding going on at the line of scrimmage there. But there is not going to be a flag.
The referees obviously didn't think so. Sue McCarver says, "Hi, McCarver's in Hot Springs. Go PA."
There's the snap. Bratcher gives it to Hyman. He's looking for running room on the left side. He's got it. He's at first down marker, and he has run out of bounds at the 24-yard line. So that's going to be good for another Bruin first down. That's what you want to see out of Joe. Give him the ball and let him go. With 8 minutes and 37 seconds left in the third quarter, the Bruins are threatening once again here. Hyman's in motion. Bratcher's going to keep it. He's running up the middle. He's got room. He's at the 10, and he is at the 5, and he is brought out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Excellent play call there by the Bruins. As they must have seen something, but there's a holding penalty back at the 21-yard line.
Goodness gracious.
So all that hard work by Bratcher is undone as the Bruins are looking at first down, and we'll see how far back they march it. They're going to call it 16. Penalties are absolutely killing the Bruins tonight. So they went from threatening at a first down and goal from the 4 to now 1st and 16 from the 32-yard line. There's the snap. Bratcher's looking to the left. Doesn't see anyone. He's got time. There's a pass over the middle, and it is incomplete. It was intended for Cobb, and we have an injured Goblin on the field. It was Cobb and the defender both going for the ball, and I'm not surprised to see something come of that. That's Riley Jones who's down. He's shaken up a bit. He's probably going to need to get to the sidelines. He's stumbling while he tries to stand up.
He thought he didn't want to come off of that play, but of course they already stopped the clock for him and have the trainer out there, so he's got to come out for one play at least.
Go get some help, young man. Don't put yourself in a situation that you don't need to be in. So Bruins looking at second down and 16 now. Again from their 31-yard line. Bratcher's in the shotgun. Pitches it to Hyman. He's got running room on the left side. He's got blockers, but not enough to get him beyond about 7 yards. So the Bruins are going to be looking at third down and we'll call it 9. No, they're going to say 10. So back at the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line.
20 seconds on the play clock. Just under 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. There's the snap to Bratcher. He's got several receivers down the left side of the field. Lots of pressure. He's going to have to get that ball off. But no, instead he tackles the yard marker over there.
Yeah, for the line of scrimmage marker and the down marker. So 4th down and 10.
So here's a Cupcake Factory 4th down conversion attempt.
The Goblins are generally only sending 3 tonight. It's just their defensive line is just that good.
Win Wilson from Little Rock says, "Go PA, go." There's the snap, rolling out the left side, trying to find the receiver, and it's deflected. So that Cupcake Factory 4th down conversion attempt is no good. And the Goblins will take possession of the ball at their own 25-yard line.
Well, the Goblin crowd is definitely fired up now as their offense takes over at the 25-yard line. Bruin defense looking to redeem itself after giving up a touchdown on the previous drive with 6 minutes, 53 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Johnson in the shotgun. He's got trips to the left. He fakes the give to Husky, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Look like
that was number 13 for the Bruins. That's Matthew Hugg giving his leg the squeeze. He wrapped him up at the ankles. Excellent job by Matthew there. So it's second down, and they gave him a yard, so 2nd and 9 to go with 6 minutes, 28 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Real quick, let's go down to the sidelines. Grant Swindle is down there. Grant, have you heard about the PA band? I was curious why we haven't seen them tonight.
Hate to say, because of the rain, The band did not come tonight.
Ah, that's why we haven't seen him.
There's a snap. Johnson's looking to the left. It's over the intended target. That was number 7, Jones. So the Goblins looking at 3rd down and 9 with 6 minutes, 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. For a second there, I was trying to remember. I was thinking it should have been 4th down, but no, it's 3rd. Johnson's in the shotgun. He's got Husky in front of him, about a step. Now he's to his right. He's got twins on either side. He's going to keep it.
Lots of pressure.
Lots of pressure, but he evades most of it.
Oh!
And is brought down. They're going to say they're going to give him the 1st down.
Looks like he was stopped by Layden Smith, finally.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, as the Bruins seem to have a beat on him, but he was able to evade it with 5 minutes and 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Goblins have a fresh set of downs here. Johnson's giving the marching orders. They say, got it, boss. As they break the huddle.
5 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Handoff immediately to Husky. He's going to make his way across the 40 and be stopped at about the 43-yard line.
Fuda Shinkawa is not happy about
No,
something.
he wasn't. He was really in a unhappy mood.
Yep.
Which is something that I've never seen him in.
No.
Have you ever seen him in that kind of mood, Grant? No.
Does that sound like something terrifying to think about? Having seen that.
He seems dangerous when he's happy.
Yeah. Like, can't imagine him angry. You don't want to see him when he's angry.
Right?
Holka Shinkawa.
Holka Shinkawa. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's almost as bad as It's Money, baby. All right, here we go.
Oh, and that is good for the 1st down as they pitch it to.
Is that Husky again?
Yep, Husky. Yep. He's going to pick up the 1st down and another yard. So Goblins still in their own territory, but they're about 3 yards shy of the midfield at the 47-yard line.
Goodness. Heard from Mary Lutz just a little bit ago. She said, watching from Round Rock, Texas, Mary and Brent Lutz sending best wishes to all of the Bruins this year's seniors for my 5th grade babies. I'm so proud of y'all. Should have been a Bruin.
There's the snap, and Johnson tries to keep it. He doesn't go very far. He gets stood up and taken down after gaining a yard beyond the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 9 to go for the Goblins here. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Johnson's looking at the sidelines. He's not in any hurry to get a play in, though. But the only person making noise out here right now is the cheerleaders. They try to get the fans fired up, but you don't want to get them too loud. Then you don't want to mess up the play calling on the offensive side of the ball. Johnson's under center. There's a snap. He's looking to pass. He's stepped back. He's under pressure. He's got an intended target. That's number 2. That's going to be Shaver. He finally found Shaver. He's had some troubles finding him tonight. That's good for a Goblin 1st down as he caught it just beyond the 40-yard line. They're going to call it the 39-yard line. Bruin territory. 1st down and 10 for the Goblins here with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
So here's a quick score update. In last at halftime, Morrilton led Arkansas High School 45-7. In the 3rd quarter, I'll tell you some more scores here in just a second.
There's a snap. Johnson is going to keep it. He fakes the give to Husky, and he runs forward for about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 to go for the Goblins.
In the 3rd quarter, Whitehall and Alma are tied at 14, and in the 3rd quarter, Little Rock Christian leads 45-21 over Wynn.
So 2 minutes, 47 seconds left in the third quarter. The Bruins looking to stop the Goblin drive here and get the ball back to their offense. The Bruins have been held scoreless in this third quarter.
2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
There's a snap. Johnson gives it to Husky, and he runs up the middle. Picks up about 4 yards before he's stopped. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 to go for the Goblins.
Go PA Bruins from the Weavers.
Someone said go Paw.
Yeah, go Paw. I think they meant go PA.
I suspect. So Johnson's in the shotgun. He's got Husky to his left. Got trips to the trip receivers on the left. He pitches it to Husky on the left side, and they have got a beat on him. That was
Fuda Shinkawa taking him down, along with the help of.
That was Leighton Smith over there as well, and Chris Connell.
Yep.
Let's see if they did not get the first down, so it's going to be 4th and 2. Huge play coming up here for the Bruin defense, looking to stop this Goblin drive in its tracks. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Probably the biggest play of the game coming up here.
10 seconds on the play clock.
Goblins have pretty much everyone on the line. There's the snap. Gives it to Husky, and he runs forward. He's at the 20. He's at the 10, and he is in the end zone. And the Goblin crowd is going crazy here at FS Garrison Stadium as the Goblins have tied it up 20-20 with 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Looking to put this extra point on there and take the lead. Payne looking to take the lead. There's a snap. The kick is up, and it's good. There's the extra point firework.
So for the first time in the game, the Harrison Goblins take the lead by 1. Under a minute remaining in the third quarter.
Actually, I believe they had the lead earlier at 7-6.
Well, you know what? I have about a 5-minute memory, so.
It's okay. It's all right. All right, so Max Payne is out there to kick it. They do not have Jones this time. Look for Payne to kick it away from Joe Hyman. There's the kick. It's a burner. The pitch is to Hyman. Hyman's on the left side. He's not going to get very far, but he picks up maybe 10, 15 yards before he's run out of bounds at the 26, 27-yard line. Nichols initially recovered the ball, and then he pitched it to Hyman, who was going around him on the left side. So the Bruins in an unfamiliar position, trailing by 1 point, 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
Harrison Henry from Miss Warren and Miss Terry's pre-K4 class says, "Go Bruins," watching from Maumelle. Glad to have you join us, Harrison. Bratcher in the shotgun, 2 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. There's the snap and the pitch. Goes to the far left side of the field. He stopped after about a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up third and 8.
No, that's going to be second down. And
oh, second. I'm sorry. They're real quick on changing that down marker over there. I'm not used to that.
So 2nd and 7 as the clock is ticking down. It's 23, 22 seconds. So the Bruins are going to look to get a playoff because the play clock.
It's about a 1 second difference there.
Yep.
There's the snap. Looking to pass to the right side. There's the pass. It's complete to Cobb, and he's at the 40-yard line. Kind of leans forward for the first down. Nice play by Mason Cobb.
So it's 5 seconds left, and they're going to let the clock tick down to 0 as we come to a close of the third quarter here at Harrison, Arkansas. the Bruins trailing 20 to 21. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the fourth quarter.
You're watching Bruin football on PA Live.
Logan Miller is our Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week. Logan plays basketball and tennis in addition to his challenging course load. Logan is also a longtime member of the Student Council. Whether he is cheering in the student section or dribbling down the court, we are PA proud of Logan. Please join us in recognizing Logan Miller, the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week.
Welcome back. Just a little fan feedback real quick. Go number 42, Ben Smiley from the Smiley family watching in Little Rock.
So at the end of the third quarter, now starting the fourth quarter, the Bruins are going right to left. Rogers got a man in motion, gives it to Nichols, who gives it to Cobb, who passes it to Bratcher, and Bratcher is going to gain maybe 2 yards. And the ball is loose, but they're saying he was down.
He got a 1 yard gain, they're saying.
Oh, only one.
And they did call an official timeout.
Looks like we have someone hurt down the field. I can't tell who it is. Looks like it's a PA player. Is it Bratcher?
Might be.
Coach Kelly's out there checking up on it. Yeah, got a couple of quarterbacks out there warming up. That's Bruff and Pfizer. Hate to see that for Bratcher after last year's championship game.
No kidding. He's sitting up now. That's always a good sign. Up on his feet.
So it's going to be second down and 9 to go as Bratcher's 10-2 on the sidelines. Bruffett comes out to take over the quarterback's position.
Goodness.
So Bruffett's in the shotgun. He's got twins on either side. There's a snap. He's looking to pass. There's the pass over the middle to Jaden Kelly, and he is run out of bounds at the midfield. So it's going to be third down and about 4 to go for the Bruins. Sorry, there we go. Let's say third down and 3. Bruffett's in the shotgun. He's rolling up to his right. There's a pass over the middle. That's complete.
Looked like that was
Andrew Cobb. Mason Cobb.
Yeah.
Andrew Cobb was right there. That was a well-thrown pass by Nolan Bruffett. That's what you want to see. A little confidence in him coming out, having to play in such a big game. So, first down for the Bruins. They're in Goblin territory at the 35-yard line, 10 minutes, 55 seconds left, and there's a pass to Caleb Nichols. It's a screen pass. He's got running room. He is brought down at the 15-yard line.
Nicely done.
Goblin territory. That was Jones and Jones was on the tackle. So Bruins in red zone here, despite the fact that Bratcher is not out there. Bruffett is in the shotgun rather. He's rolling out. He is under pressure, however. He tries to pass it. Intended target was Caleb Nichols, and Nichols didn't quite expect the ball, but risky heads-up play by
certainly was.
Bruffett there. I don't know if that's kind of an oxymoron, risky heads up.
Right.
it was heads up, it was just dangerous.
This time he has 4 receivers on the right side, 1 to the left. There's the snap, looking to the right side. It passes complete to Cobb. He's across the 5, trying to make his way in there, but he's forced out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. We'll see where they place it, but that's good enough for a first down.
Oh, he looks like he might be close to the.
Oh, no, he was just rolling to get up.
Yeah, there was a mass of people out there, and he was just
Worried.
waiting his turn.
Worried
10 minutes, 22 seconds left, after. So Bruins first and goal from the 3 here. There's the snap. The give is Nichols, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
Nicely done.
Nice little end around there by Caleb Nichols. Well done by Nolan Bruffett on that drive to come in and just kind of take over the reins. Bruffett runs to the sideline, says, "Coach, what do you want me to do now?"
Right.
Bruins leading 26-21. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Certainly have to, because you get it. It's a 7-point difference. But you don't, a touchdown's still going to put the Goblins in the lead.
There's the snap, looking to pass. Passes out there.
It
Did
is
he
caught,
get it?
and it is good for
Yes.
the 2-point conversion by Ender Cobb, who goes down on both knees to come up with that one.
Wow.
So the Bruins leading 28-21 with 10 minutes, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. The Goblin crowd is certainly
They've quieted down a little bit.
not too much, though. Half of them are still on their feet.
They certainly are. Well, I tell you what, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Bruin football on PA Live.
This Friday Night Spotlight is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Pulaski Academy would like you to join us in recognizing our core value student of the week, Darby Heffer. Darby is a 2-year member of the Honor Council who works hard to live by example and coach younger students. She is co-president of Model UN and works with the younger kids to help them understand how to write effective position papers. Darby Heffer lives our core values every day. Our core value student of the week is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Just another way Caldwell cares.
And we're back. Savannah Goodwin has the football teed up. We're going to see which one of them are actually going to kick it. That could be wrong. That looks like it might be Clay James standing out there next to her. Let's see who actually kicks it. Yep, she does. The ball takes a nice little hop, and it's fielded. Looks like that was fielded by Noah Moix. Moix. I'm about 99% sure.
Okay. Might be.
Huh?
Isn't that French?
That I'm wrong?
Moi?
Well, if it was, well, I don't know.
Oh. All right, so that was a 9-play, 72-yard drive, capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run by Caleb Nichols. It took 2 minutes and 31 seconds off the clock. I don't suppose we have a sideline reporter.
He's going to check on
Awesome.
some things. Let's see if we can find out.
Johnson's under center. There's a snap. Pitches it to Husky to the right side. He's looking for running room. Doesn't have much as he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Goblins at the 50-yard line. Looks like they're going to give him a yard. 2nd down and 9. There are 10 minutes left in this game.
Let's go down to the sidelines real quick. Grant Swindle, tell us a little bit about, do you know anything about Hatcher's condition?
Roger.
They are not sure on Braden Bratcher's condition quite yet. They are not sure if he will return to the game.
Okay. What did I say, Hatcher?
Yep.
Yeah, well, you know it happens. Yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes it's funny up here.
2nd down and 9 here for the Goblins. There's a snap. Gives it to Husky, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Again, no gain that time. 3rd down and 9 with 9 minutes and 26 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, Roger and Jenny Cole say, Bruffett's looking like a quarterback.
Well,
he certainly is. What happened to Bratcher? Well, it was about, 2 minutes ago? He was pitched it was a redirection
yeah, they pitched a double pitch, and then they passed it to him on the weak side, the far side, and he just took a lick going down.
So he did sit up, and he was walking off the field on his own, so he's over there probably getting a little TLC. There's the snap, looking to pass, looking to the left side.
Oh, they call the play dead before the quarterback, and they
What?
had him dead to rights. That was Richard Griffith.
How?
They're calling false delay of game on the offense. That's actually almost a save for them.
Yes, it was. They would have lost
Richard Griffith
12 yards versus losing 5.
and a down.
Good.
That would have been 4th down. And anyway, so it's 3rd down and 14 to go for the Goblins here with 8 minutes 45 seconds left in the game.
It's too bad they couldn't have declined that one.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
So Johnson's in the shotgun. There's a snap. Here come the Bruins. He passes deep, and it is caught.
Oh, my.
Impressive catch by Shaver at the 20-yard line of Bruin territory with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game.
Luke Witham was on the coverage there.
Yeah, it was just an impressive catch by Shaver there. There's nothing else to it. They're going to call him down at the 21-yard line. 8 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game. Goblins threatening again inside just shy of the red zone.
We said it earlier. Whoever's holding the football at the end of this game is going to be the loser, and I tell you what, it's looking like it may be true.
Oh, there's a snap. Give it to Husky, and he picks up about 2, maybe 3 yards before he's brought down. I see a ball being passed over there. I'm curious to see who's actually throwing it.
Let's see if I can see that one.
And that's all. I saw a ball being passed on the Bruins sideline.
That is Bratcher.
Okay. It's good to hear. But, Nolan certainly acquitted himself, so.
He certainly has.
He almost.
This is not anything new for him. I mean, he's come into these type of situations before, not necessarily, in spur of the moment, just get out there, but.
Still against Evangel earlier this year.
Yes, yes.
So 2nd down and 7 to go for the Goblins. There's Johnson fakes the give, and he is stopped after picking up maybe 2-3 yards. There is 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game, and we have.
The side judge says 1 yard.
Oh. So 3rd down and 6, maybe 7 to go. 6 is what the scoreboard will tell us.
That looks right. Yeah, the Harrison crowd's getting loud, as you can hear.
Oh, I believe that's the.
Oh, that's PA's crowd.
That's
Excuse
the Bruin
me.
crowd getting loud for their defense.
Way to go, PA.
6 minutes,
fans.
58 seconds left in the game.
There's the snap. Fake the handoff, rolling out the left side, trying to pass it. Let's see if he's got a man. No.
Nope. Incomplete.
No, and he's looking for a flag, but you're not going to get it because that was about as clean pass coverage as you can get.
Who was that on the coverage?
That was number.
It's too shiny. There's a Trent Sawyer on the coverage there.
Yeah.
Those are numbers. 6 minutes, 48 seconds left in this game. 4th down and 6 to go for the Goblins here.
I would, 6 to go. But the Bruins are up by 7.
Yep. So, biggest play of the game right here, folks. There's a snap. Johnson's under pressure, and he is wrapped up and taken down at the 21-yard line, and the Bruins turning over on downs. 6 minutes and 44 seconds left in the game. That
Guess
was
who
Fuda.
that was? That was
Shinkawa.
freaky fast Fuda.
On the stop there, so the Bruins get the ball back with 6 minutes, 44 seconds left in this game, leading 28-21. They have the ball on their own 21-yard line. Certainly have some decisions to make on that sideline there. Looks like, let's see who comes out. That is going to be Caleb Nichols, Jaden Kelly, and Azarius Woods out there. As we see Joe Hyman run out, and he is going to be on the far sideline by himself. There's a snap.
He's going to.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Joe Hyman getting the snap, and he's got it. He's at the 30. He's at the 40 before he's run out of bounds at the 41, 42-yard line. You almost hate to see him go out of bounds there, but picks up the 1st down. That was Lane Johnson that ran him out of bounds.
So 1st down for the Bruins. They have the ball at their own 41-yard line. Once again, same play formation, except that's not Nichols.
That is Nichols.
Is it?
I believe that was, well, I saw a 20, but that could have been Jaden Kelly.
No, that was Jaden Kelly, I
Yep.
think. I thought it was Nichols at first because, yeah, those shiny numbers get you every
I
time.
just saw the 2, yeah.
Looks like Brooks both was on the coverage.
So 2nd down and 5 to go. 6 minutes, 14 seconds and counting left in this game as the Bruins looking to put this one away here in Harrison, Arkansas.
Once again, 3 of them behind the center. There's the snap directly to Hyman. He makes his way across the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up about 6 yards before being pushed out of bounds.
That's going to be good it's going to move the chains.
That was Brooks both again on the defense. 1st down for the Bruins. Bruin fans over there listening on the radio, keep it alive.
Yeah, but don't be too loud.
Right.
Yeah. You did an excellent job on defense. Well done.
Well done. 5:52 on the game clock remaining in this game. 13 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap.
Woods is going to get it. He's going to run up the middle, and he's going to pick up 3. He's going to push the pile forward for about 7, 8 yards. Well done by the offensive line there.
That was impressive. Isarius Woods in beast mode.
With a little help from friends.
Man, makes me want to sing.
So
Get by with a little help from my friend. No, okay.
No,
Wrong one.
not in the playoffs.
Not in the playoffs.
No singing in the playoffs.
Fine. Fine. I said fine, okay.
2nd down and 3 to go with 5 minutes, 15 seconds left in this game. Bruins have a nice little drive going here. Now we're back in normal formation. The shotgun, that's Bratcher. He takes the snap, hands it off to
Hyman.
say who, but there is a
Hyman.
flag right at the 40-yard
He's
line.
still on his feet. We're going to come back and see what that flag was about. He's finally tackled at about the 4-yard line.
But I'm afraid that's going to be a holding penalty on the Bruins.
He was tackled.
But there's a second flag at
yeah,
the
there's 2, yeah.
26-yard line. Yeah.
We're going to come back and see what that one is.
So 4 minutes, 59 seconds left in the game. Sideline warning. Holding on the offense.
Yeah.
So let's see where the Bruins get the ball once again. Getting hurt by a penalty. This one late in the game. Just under 5 minutes left in this game as Bruins are looking at, 2nd down and 7 to go here. Bratcher's out there in the shotgun. He's got quads to the right, Joe Hyman to his left.
We're going to go down to our sideline reporter here in just a second, find out about.
Now Bratcher has a man, and he hangs on to it on the right side. Excellent job. I believe that was going to be Jaden Kelly on the catch there. He took a hit for his troubles, but great concentration coming up with the ball. 3rd down, and we'll call it 3, maybe 4 to go for the Bruins here. 4 minutes, 16 seconds left in the game. Bruins leading 28-21 over Harrison. So Bruins sending the triplets out there again.
Snap goes to Hyman.
Cobb, actually.
Was it Cobb?
Yeah. And he does not get very far. I believe that was Cobb, wasn't it?
No, that was Hyman.
It was Hyman?
Yep.
Oh, I just saw a 1. I didn't see a 9. So it's 4th down and 4 to go with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Wow. And here come the cheers from the Harrison fans.
Mighty big play here, guys.
As we see Bratcher comes on to replace Azarius Woods. Bratcher is going to be in the shotgun on this play.
This time he has twins on either side and a tailback. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Hyman. He's rolling out the right side, looking to pass, and oh no!
Intercepted.
And he has run out of bounds at the 45-yard line as the Goblins have taken over the ball on an interception. It was, It's a good job by Bratcher to try to get rid of the ball because it is 4th down. Unfortunately, it went to the wrong hands, and it cost him about 15, 20 yards after the interception. So the Goblins are going to take over at the 43-yard line, 44-yard line, 3-yard line. 1st and 10, 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game.
3 minutes, 12 seconds?
Yep.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right.
So Bruin defense once again being asked to make a big stop here.
There's the snap. Oh, and
And
he's sacked.
They're calling it. They're not calling a dead play. They're fumbled.
Yes.
Bruins recover it. That was Clinton Wilson.
Clinton Wilson with the recovery and the sack.
huge play, and the Bruins recover with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in this game.
Oh, my.
Clinton Wilson fell on it. Did you say he also knocked it?
I thought it was the one that wrapped him up on the legs.
We'll have to see if we can tell you who actually knocked it out of his hands. But yeah, that's what I was saying. We'll have to see if we can tell them who did that.
Anyone want to be jealous right now, be jealous of John Gorman. I'm texting him before he's able to see it, about a minute and a half. Telling him, don't look away. Here it comes.
So,
oh, my. This time he's got one receiver on the right side, 3 to the left. He's got Joe Hyman on his right side. Here's snap to Bratcher. And there's a delay of game on the Bruins. Killing us.
1st and 15.
Well.
So 1st and 15 with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in this game. Can't repeat that on the air.
No, can't repeat that, John.
Can someone please tell me who caused that fumble?
Yeah, roll it back for us. Y'all are great at that. We can't rewind it. Rewind, is that still a thing? There's a handoff to Joe Hyman. He's working his way across the 45, and he gets stopped at about the 42-yard line.
Stayed down, stayed in the middle. Clock continues to run down. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 4, maybe 5. Excellent job by Hyman to pick up those lost yardage and then some.
So is this where we try and slow things down quite a bit, or?
I mean, it depends
you
on your
press
definition
on?
of
Run the clock.
Run the clock. That's what I was thinking.
Well, it's under 10 now. You just don't want to risk getting another delay of game.
Twins on either side. Handoff goes to Hyman. He runs to the right, back to the middle. He's across the 40, across the 35.
Good. That's a 1st down with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game.
He was stopped by Landon Stevens. So 2:15. Clock is stopped while they move the chains. Now he says, roll the clock. Goodness gracious.
2 minutes exactly left in this game.
Oh, I just can't stand it. I gotta sit. I gotta stand up.
You can't sit it?
I can't sit. Let's go. There's the snap.
Bratcher throws to the right side. That's going to be Cooper White, and he is going to be taken out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Gain of about 8 or 9.
He was forced out by Bryant Ulrich.
Interesting decision to pass the ball to the sidelines there, but minute and 43 seconds left in the game. Bruins.
Looks like somebody called timeout.
Yeah.
Not sure who it was. Well, I tell you what, while they're doing that, let's take a timeout with them. We'll be right back. A minute 43 remaining in the game. Bruins lead 28-21. You're watching Bruin football on PA Live.
In Week 11, the Hatcher Agency Defensive Player of the Game was senior defensive back Layden Smith. Layden had numerous tackles and pass breakups at the cornerback position and also played safety and played off the edge and was at the point of attack numerous times. Layden is involved in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, enjoys country music and hunting and fishing in his spare time. Smith plans on attending the University of Arkansas and majoring in business. Please join us in congratulating Layden Smith, the Hatcher Agency Defensive Player of the Game.
And we are back. There's the snap.
They give us to Woods, and he is brought down shy of the first down, probably right at the line of scrimmage. They're saying maybe he lost an inch or two. So timeout for Harrison. Yeah, they do not want that clock to tick down anymore as it stops at 1:38 seconds.
Tell you what, let me roll through some of these real quick. See if I can see any. There's
Catch
so many. I'm not going to make it to everybody tonight.
Well, everyone that said that was Fuda Shinkawa.
Yeah, we've got so many people watching tonight. It's incredible. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. You can find every one of our games here.
See if we can get some scores elsewhere. Alma is leading Whitehall 17-7 with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
All right, let's go to our sideline reporter real quick, Grant Swindle. Grant, what's the feel of the crowd over there?
You can feel the energy over here from the players, from the cheerleaders, from the fans. Everyone is hyped up over here, ready to cheer on the Bruins.
All right, very good. Good job, Grant. It truly is a family affair doing this broadcast.
3rd and 3 for the Bruins here.
There's Bratcher.
Pass over the middle.
Oh, and it's
almost intercepted.
Almost. That was dangerous.
So
he was trying to get that to Mason Cobb, but he was well covered.
So 4th and 3 with 1:35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Goblins looking for a huge stop here.
1:35 remaining in the game.
Bruins are not looking to kick a field goal or anything. Bratcher's in the shotgun by himself.
He has all 5 receivers on the right side.
That's a quint. I was thinking quad.
And the Bruins are going to call timeout.
So we have a final. Morrilton has beaten Texarkana 45-14.
45-14. Wow, okay.
So the winner of this game will play them. It could be PA or it could be Harrison. And Harrison's already played them once this year
and
one defeated them.
Too close to call still.
Yeah.
So that's a final. So Morrilton moves on. Now Morrilton's a 3 seed. Harrison's a number 1 seed. So if Harrison wins, Morrilton comes here. If PA wins, Morrilton goes to PA. Either way, Morrilton has an away game.
That clearly hasn't bothered him so far.
No.
So far to me, this is probably one of the most important or critical fourth downs in the entire season.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is the season right here.
It is. It could be the season.
Yeah, we did have confirmation that Fuda caused that fumble earlier. Good job, Fuda Shinkawa.
So 4th down, 3 to go.
This time he has twins on either side, along with Isarius Woods up on the line. The snap was to Bruffett.
And is caught.
Yes, he got it. He caught it.
We'll say it's good for the.
Yes. Yes, he did.
They're saying first down.
Yes, first down for the Bruins.
So that was Bruffett took the snap, pitched it to Bratcher, who was in motion, and he passed it to the left sidelines.
It definitely confused me as it confused the Harrison defense.
Oh, and it was
Mason Cobb or Andrew Cobb that caught that? Andrew
Cobb.
That was a great catch by Andrew. So first down, 10 to go with 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the game. Bruins
10 seconds on the play clock. They're
not
still
in any
looking.
hurry. They have a couple timeouts to call, so
need to hurry up on that line if they're going to go.
They probably need to
2
go.
seconds, 1 second, time.
There it is.
Timeout, Bruins. There we go. Goodness, man.
Under a minute, 56
making me
seconds
sweat
left.
with this, guys.
Hate to
Right?
call a timeout right there, but you don't want to lose 5 yards either, though.
Right.
Well, I'm trying to do the math here, and it's 56 seconds left in the game.
Right.
Well, it's because it's 25 seconds on the play clock.
Right.
So
they could spike the ball twice.
Or not? They're not going to spike it. They're going to kneel it. I
Kneel.
hope they won't
yeah,
spike
I'm sorry.
it.
You're right. Not spike the ball. That's what I meant. Take a knee twice, and you win the game.
Well, Harrison still has 1 timeout.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was trying to do the math on, is how much, they'd burn 25 seconds, take a knee, burn 25 seconds, take a knee, burn 25 seconds, take a knee. It'd be close.
Oh.
So definitely want to.
This game's going to give me an ulcer.
You're going to get a little heartburn over this?
Christina says, let's just kick a field goal. I don't know about that.
No, not in first down.
No.
No, it's
they got
first.
that
First
was-
and 10.
Yep.
56.2 seconds remaining in the game. 12 seconds on the play clock.
They're in the victory formation. Looks
They
like.
certainly are. Let's
they're
see.
not. They're in the
no,
trips.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yes,
are.
he is.
So Bratcher's going to take a knee.
Take a knee, let the clock start.
And we got to.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Harrison, of course, takes the timeout.
Yeah, as they should.
How many do they have left? That's their last
That's
one.
it. Yeah.
That's their last one.
51.7 seconds left in the game. Bruins looking to bring
No,
this one back to Little Rock.
They added about a minute or a second and a half, so it's 53.0.
Ah.
A minute and a half. Oh, no.
That's not
All
not
right.
allowed.
We are sweating here in Little Rock. We're sweating here in Harrison.
And it's
That's
under 40 degrees out here.
the McDaniel
outside.
family watching it from Little Rock. Let's see. Go Bruins from the staff at Marketplace Pharmacy. Thanks for joining us. That's just around the corner from my office and my house.
Yep.
Good to have you with us. Spike it. I know. I'm sorry. I'm all hopped up on chicken wings and Mountain Dew. What can I say? Oh, Little Rock Christian 52, win 21. Is that a final score, Stephanie? I'm going to ask her that. Mark Henry says, our cheerleaders have been incredible tonight. Cheer Dads rule.
There's a snap, and Bratcher's going to run to the right, and then he's going to slide, run just enough clock off, and it's 45 seconds and counting.
So they're going to have to make one more play.
Yep, 3rd down and 15. I suspect the Bruins are going to let the clock get to near 0, call a timeout, run one more play. And
Yeah. So the clock is ticking, 25 seconds on the game clock, 17 on the play clock.
And they go ahead and take a snap, take a knee, and shake hands.
And that is it. The Harrison Goblin season ends tonight. What an incredible game this has been. And the Bruins move on to round 3, where they will be hosting the Morrilton Devil Dogs back home at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium.
And you got to tip your hat to them, to the crowd, to the cheerleaders, and I mean, you hate to see the career of a player like Husky end.
Right.
But he went out in the playoffs, went out with a pretty good performance and just an incredible career.
He certainly did.
Good luck to him and every one of the other seniors that are graduating.
You can't walk away from this with your head low if you're a Goblin on this team.
No.
They played an incredible game, and any one play had been different, they would have won this game.
I mean, yeah.
They were a good match for PA. It just so happened that
they
came out the way that it did.
Yeah, I mean, you just want like that the Fuda causing that fumble.
All right.
That touchdown in the end zone by Ender Cobb. I mean, any of those goes the other way. And
I think probably the MVP of this one has got to go to Fuda Shinkawa for causing that fumble.
Yeah, I think he had a couple other tackles for loss.
I'm telling you.
I think he was a huge asset in terms of containing both Husky and Johnson, who certainly threats to run at any time. That's going to be the defensive bear claw. The offensive bear claw, I got a weird one.
Okay.
We'll give it to Bruffett.
Okay.
I mean, he came in, spur of the moment.
Clutch.
And I don't think he had an incomplete pass. Well, maybe one.
Maybe. I don't know.
But, I mean, he, pass, and he put, Nichols in the position that he was to score that go-ahead touchdown.
Right.
And, just to do that under this pressure with this crowd screaming at him, yelling at him, making all the noise that they were.
Right.
Hostile territory.
Sure.
And just to come through like that, it's huge.
Well, I tell you what.
And one more.
Oh, go ahead.
One more. The fan section over there.
No kidding.
I mean,
they showed up and were showing off.
Yeah.
They got up on their feet.
I mean, they had you confused. You thought it was for some reason.
I did.
You thought it was the crowd in front of us.
You can hear the Harrison crowd from where we're sitting in the press box.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're absolutely right. I thought it was the Harrison.
I did too for a second. Then I was like, wait a minute, that's a weird.
Yeah.
Why would the Harrison crowd be getting loud when their team is on offense?
Right.
Yeah, and then it dawned on me, and then
they did an incredible job showing up tonight. They practically filled that side of the stadium.
Yep.
So proud of the PA fans for showing up and cheering on the Bruins. Really helped them to get to this victory. So let's take a quick break. And We're going to come right back with some information about the game. I know Brooks is over here tallying up the numbers as quick as he can, and we're going to see if we can find some other scores from around the state to see how the 5A playoffs are going for everyone else in the state. We'll be right back. You're watching Bruin football on PA Live.
The Week 11 Hug and Haul Offensive Player of the Game was senior offensive lineman Dane Warburton. Dane had several key blocks and graded out the highest of all the offensive linemen in the 43-6 victory. Dane enjoys playing the guitar and hunting and fishing in his spare time. Warburton is active in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and carries a 3.6 GPA in the classroom. Upon graduation, Dane plans to pursue a degree in political science at Ole Miss. Congratulations to Dane Warburton, the Hug and Haul Offensive Player of the Game.
Hi, I'm Matt Walsh, and you're watching PA Live.
All right, and we are back. I know Popeye is ready to get out of there, but hang with us for just a little bit. Popeye, you could probably just leave the camera right there for a minute and come in and get warmed up for a second if you wanted to. But in the meantime, do want to give you some updates. In the fourth quarter, Whitehall and Alma are tied at 17. What a game they have in Alma tonight. Let's see. Do you have anything newer?
No, I think we pretty much covered all the other scores. I mean, this game, coming into tonight, pretty much the consensus from the experts, from people who, follow and keep track high school football. This was the game of the night, and it certainly lived up to its billing.
Well, I've got another final score here. Little Rock Christian takes that win that was expected from Wynn. Well, that was no pun intended there.
Gives the loss to Wynn.
Yeah, 52-21. Little Rock Christian Warriors take that one. So 52-21. So Little Rock Christian moves on. And let's see. They're going to play the winner of that game between Whitehall and Alma. Golly.
Alma. Did they? Wow.
Yeah, so they're
Whitehall tied it up.
They're tied at 17 in the fourth quarter.
They were trailing.
And let's see, Harrison at PA. Well, PA moves on. So PA will be hosting Morrilton next week back home, and still waiting to find out that final score between Whitehall and Alma.
Let's see if I can get it for y'all in just a sec. So in the meantime, next week, what's the plan? What are we looking at here? Is it Morrilton is coming to
yes,
PA.
That's right.
That's going to be 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Day after Thanksgiving.
Yes, and Little Rock Christian will be, let's see, we've got Whitehall was a 4 seed and Alma was a 3 seed, so they'll be hosting no matter what. So Little Rock Christian will be at home, and we will be at home hosting Morrilton. The Devil Dog, isn't that right? Devil Dogs? Making that up? Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, the Morrilton Devil Dogs.
As soon as I said it, it didn't feel right, but it sounded right.
So Whitehall, just tuning into this game, anyone that's still listening or watching wants to get an exciting finish to a game, switch it over to the Alma Whitehall game on YouTube. I'm trying to figure
Looks like it's 17 to, yeah, just get that away. Chat publicly. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. Whitehall, what's the score? You can't see it. It says Alma 17. I'm guessing they're still 14 because that's what they had before. So it looks like
I
Alma.
thought you said it was tied up for 17.
Oh, 17-17. You're right.
Yeah.
It was tied earlier at 14-14.
Yeah.
So
anyway, so if y'all are still
it's a kickoff battle over there.
If you want to see some other people sweat,
right?
You can flip it over to that game. Looks like Whitehall has taken a victory formation, and it looks like Whitehall has won it. We don't know what the score is.
Yeah.
I assume it's either 20-17 or 24-17, but
all right,
that game is over. And
so Whitehall, I would not have expected that one.
3 of the 4 final teams are from the Central Division.
That's right. Yeah. You got PA, Whitehall, and Little Rock Christian all up in there. All up in there. That's right. Morrilton coming from the west.
What are we doing here, folks?
Yeah, it's amateur hour. What can I say? I'm tired. All right, Brooks.
Just give me just a few more minutes.
Just another second or two, huh?
Yeah, well, a little bit more than that, but talk a little bit more.
Talk a little bit more.
We'll have it here.
Talk about.
Oh, let's see. This is probably correct. Somebody asked, did PA really get a 15-yard penalty for coming back on the field late? I'll bet that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's.
Because I didn't remember seeing anybody. I would have seen a flag thrown if they were celebrating at halftime after that touchdown. But yes, that would make so much more sense. So yes, they did get a 15-yard penalty for coming back on the field late. Somebody agrees with us here. Go Fuda. Deke Gramsch from the Cupcake Factory says Brew wins. Wow, I love watching the Bruins.
That final was 24-17.
24-17. All right. So Popeye's camera is about to die. We got to hurry up a little bit. Wow, 24-17. That's a big win for.
Well, and I believe they were down 17-7 at one point.
I think, yeah, during the first half they certainly were.
Yep.
So, Brooks.
Okay, let me. I've got the total yards here that we have. Of course, now we didn't have, but 28 points, 4 touchdowns on the whole night. But anyway, that's a low for the season for us. And anyway. As far as receiving goes, Mason Cobb ended up 6 receptions for 69 yards. Merritt Jones 2 for 12. Andrew Cobb 6 for 93 and a touchdown. Hyman ended up with 4 receptions for 16 yards. Kelly 5 for 39 yards. And Nichols 4 for 38 yards and a touchdown. And Cooper White 3 for 32 yards. And then Biagioni had 1 for 1 yard, a total of 300 yards in passing.
That's nice.
And that's a combination of not Merritt Jones, but Braden Bratcher and Bruffett all together.
Right.
Both of those. And anyway, as far as the rushing goes, Mason Cobb had nope, that's wrong. Oh, yes, he had 1 carry for 1 touchdown.
Wow.
And I messed this up. Anyway, total rushing altogether, we had 145 yards. I think the big workhorse tonight was Hyman, followed up by Woods. Hyman had 49 yards and on 19 carries, and Woods had 38 yards on 6 carries, and then Nichols had 1 very important touchdown here in the fourth quarter, the fourth quarter of 1 carry for 24 yards and a touchdown, and that was real important for us.
Yep.
But altogether, we had total offense output tonight was 445 yards.
So, well, it was certainly a matchup of unstoppable force meets immovable object.
Right.
The unstoppable force barely pulled it out.
Well, as I'm watching and I'm listening to Brooks, I was watching Matthew Hugg run out there at the 40-yard line to shake the hands of a couple of the guys and met up with the coaches, gave them some words. So, I just love to see that level of sportsmanship. Well, guys, I think that's good for us. We will be back with you right next week, so make sure that you come back, you like and subscribe, and we'll have all the action from Joe B. Hatcher Stadium.
Well, let me say this
week.
before we go. I know Marlton Harrison beat Marlton, but that doesn't have anything to do.
Right.
Just because they beat them.
Nope.
Right.
It's going to be a real important ball game, and you can't depend on all matchups between different schools or anything. So it's going to be a toss-up next week just like it was tonight.
Certainly will. All right. Well, that's it for tonight, if I can spit it out. Folks, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week right here at PABruins.tv.
Remember, we learned what happened. Thank you to the sideline reporter.
Yes.
We learned what happened. Braden Bratcher got his hand stepped on.
Yeah, it got spiked.
But they had to check it, make sure that it did not get broken. So that's
all.
all.
That's all from here. We'll see you next week. Good night, good luck, and 73.